Yes, guys, welcome back to another video. We are live ahead of the Matchday 6 deadline. And I'm so sorry, Jackson. Your clock isn't wrong. I'm just severely late. Apologies for that. The final countdown. We're not quite there yet. We've got another couple of deadlines to go, haven't we? Hello to everyone in the house. Yeah, I think we're going to get a lot of this today. We are going to find out for real. But it looks like Douay's going to start. L'Equipe's early prediction was Barkala. The recent prediction is Douay, and L'Equipe don't get it wrong. So Douay in will be popular for some, but for others, maybe this kid over here, Barkala, might be staying in the team. Let me show you my thoughts. Welcome to everyone in, by the way. I'm going to talk through all of those graphics. Freddie, shout out to you and your son. I know it's his birthday. It says Dean L'Equipe. Hope you're all good. I would love it. Yeah, Jackson's only trolling. All good, man. I'd love it if you guys let me know where in the world you're watching from. Let's hit me up with some countries. Come on. Countries, cities, whatever you fancy. Where in the world are you? And Little Miss FPL's in the house as well. Barkala will come on as a sub. And what if the game goes to extra time? He could come on at 60 and end up playing an hour of football. I'm not selling him, but we'll talk about him in a minute. Dubai is in the house. Can I send you an XDM? I don't think I'll get it unless you can try, but Instagram, I'll definitely receive. Send me an Instagram DM. Don't think you can do that on Twitter, can you? Malaysia, Singapore, Georgia, Ireland, Albania, Antibes. I love Antibes. Been to the casino in Antibes. Wakanda, Massachusetts, Porto, Cardiff, Sweden. I love this. Puerto Rico, Sweden, Yorkshire, and a very hot Pompey. It's also a very hot Rutland. Boy, am I sweaty. Yeah, New York City. I bet it's pretty hot there as well. Israel, Tunisia, Morocco. Go into a cafe to watch the game. Good luck, Richard, if you're in Morocco. For the locals there, I'm sure it'd be amazing atmosphere. The pride of Southampton. Bangladesh in the house as well. Kerala, my favourite place in India. Any news on Barkala starting? It looks like he's going to be benched. It looks like Douay is starting. L'Equipe have predicted that. You can try DMing me on Twitter. Don't think it'll work. Diaz to Douay. Or Medina to... Look, Medina, I'm rolling the dice. I think there's a good chance Medina does start. I think Tagliafico, they found him out defensively. Egypt. So I personally, I'd look at Diaz to Douay. Coming on at 59 minutes, you can still get a clean sheet. No, you can't, Mackham. He's got to come on at 29 to get the clean sheet. Unless it goes to extra time. And then I guess you can maybe get the clean sheet point. I don't know if it works into extra time. Clean sheet chip. Look, I should mention, I'm going to put it in my title, the clean sheet booster is active. So I'm just going to put clean sheet booster active in my description, in my title, because yes, it's active, guys. I'm absolutely locked on that. No mucking around. I do want to talk through my team because that's why some of you are here. Some of you are here to get your questions answered, and I am here to answer them, guys. So I'm going to answer as many questions as I can throughout the next 3 hours. And of course, I can't answer every question in the chat, but I will prioritize members and super chats. But obviously, I'll answer loads of questions normally as well. I do want to just put out that I'm live on Twitter. I need to promote that I'm live. So let me just click on the YouTube. And yeah, thank you guys for choosing to watch me. I can't wait for the game tonight. What are our predictions for France-Morocco, by the way? I do think France win. I think Morocco without Saibari. Look, Morocco are strong, though. They caused Brazil so many problems. They were the better team versus Brazil. They got to the last 4 of the last World Cup. They sort of won AFCON. Morocco are a force, but I think France are another level. Live now. Come get... Oh, there's a fly that's just flown in. I've just opened the window. Yeah, predictions tonight. Let's have a look. What are you thinking, team? I don't think Sabari is fit. I think he's pretty much been ruled out. You speak so well, G. Your elocution is beautiful. Justin, that's after couple of Prosecco's and a beer at the pub. So I'm happy you've said that, mate. Thank you. 3-2 France. Yeah, I reckon 2-1 France. Germany 3-1. I do think clean sheet bonus might be needed tonight. 2-1 Morocco. Hakimi captain. Whoa. Macam, you captaining? Okay, this is going to be really interesting. Guys, who are you captaining tonight? Give me a name in the chat. I expected most of you were captaining Mbappe. Oh, thanks, Justin. I'm captaining Mbappe. Hang on a minute. Wild I caught alive finally. I'm a Buttici. My name is Autumn Buttici. It got me curious. No way. Are your family Sicilian? Buttice? Have you got? Do you use the accent? Because I tend not to put the accent on my E, but I am Buttice with an accent on the E. So shout out. Look, we're related somewhere down the line, right? Yeah, my family is in Sicily and it's a Sicilian name, Buttice. So yeah, where in the world are you? I'm really curious to know. Afternoon team, what time's the deadline? 9 o'clock. Mbappe. Elise. My grandfather is Emilio. I like the name Emilio. Where from though? Batici's in the house. Who would have thought it? I never speak to another Batici. I do need to talk about my team, guys. Okay. 5 transfers for me this match day. 1 already made. Emi Martinez in. 2 Cucurella already made in. 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to reveal. I have 23 million to spend in those slots. It's either option A or option B. You'll see at the bottom of the screen. Kane, Baena, and Tielemans, or Oyarzabal, Baena, and Bellingham. What do you reckon, guys? Option A or option B? I am not using another transfer, another hit on a goalkeeper. I'm just going with Martinez. And I'm not using a transfer on Barcola, even though he's benched. The world should have more Batici, Matthew Mann. Where in the world are you, though? Are you in Sicily? Italy's represented strong in the chat. Yeah. Mascalata, Mbappe for sure. Option B is clear. Yeah, I think so too. Bring your Batici here. Mbappe. Okay, we're going to have to do a poll for captaincy, aren't we? I have got a poll running on Bellingham, and I am curious to know where you guys lie there. Guys, I would love it today. Nice and early. Just boost me in the algorithm, will you? You can all boost me in the algorithm. It'll get more eyes on my channel by simply right now taking the 2 seconds to like. And if you're not subscribed, to subscribe. That'd be wicked if you could do that for me today. Thank you, guys, as always. Right. Option A, option B. Baena or Gordon? Look, I think Baena is a brilliant option. I'm super excited to own Baena. I'm just going to show you the pass map for Spain, if that attracts you a little more. But just know he is on set pieces too. He's on set pieces too. There's lots to like about Baena. Let's find the Spain pass map, shall we? Here you go. Pretty sexy. It's better than Yamal's in a way, because Yamal's a little bit wider. Send me a message under your X post. I would like an opinion since I'm not able to stay and watch it every time. Dude, why don't you just ask in the chat? It's quite difficult for me to come off the stream and go onto Twitter and stuff. Thank you for subscribing, Hamza. Why Emi over Simon? Spread between Spain and Argentina? Possibly, yes. I think Argentina have the easier semi-final if they win. They play England or Norway. Spain play France. That's why Emi Martinez over Simon. But I hear you. Simon's a great pick too. I have gone Cucurella, so I have gone one of each. Baena or Olmo, probably Olmo if money's not an issue. Not a big fan of Baena. Yeah, he will get an early sub. But you're paying 6 million for the kid. 6 million, set pieces, starting. I think he's good. Can you show me the clean sheet odds? Sure, let me get them for you guys. We'll get the up-to-date data from FPL Joe. FPL Joe has been supplying us with data all tournament long. So thank you very much, Joe, for doing that. I'm just going to get projected goals and clean sheets. Let me screen grab it. Oh, guys, is it proper hot where you are? It's so hot here. I'm in the middle of England, but it's hot everywhere, I know. What temperature are you guys hitting right now? Hit me up with some numbers. I assume midfielders are on clean sheet. Yes, they are, Macam. They also get the point. Easily B for me. Thanks, man. I think it's B for me as well. Any news on Argentine starting defender? Look, I do think Medina comes back in, but it's a 50-50. Love your channel. Are you on FPL as well? I am. Please come and watch me for FPL. I know you guys probably watch the bigger YouTubers of deadline streams and stuff, but I do deadline streams. I do videos most days. Remember me for FPL as well. Only person I've ever become a member to on a YouTube. Just want to say you're amazing. Jamie, you're a legend, mate. Thank you so much for saying that. I don't know if I am, but I happily take your praise. Like, subscribe, and hype, says Justin. Yeah, you can get 32 in Sheffield. Whoa. Whoa. I'm in my boxers sweating, says Justin. You might not be the only one in your boxers. Whoa. Ahmad Dubai 40 plus. Gordon Bellingham came in the same team. That is heavy on England. You think his must-have this round? Must-have is strong. Let's just go through projected goals. Spain are likely to score the most, according to the bookies. Then France, then England. There's not much in it. Then Argentina. Argentina, though, most fancied alongside France for clean sheets. Then Spain and England. Noosa's great, but just know he gets early subs and he's not nailed. He only got 45 minutes last time out. With unlimited transfers, then Dembele or Yamal. Trossard or Gordon. Probably Yamal for me, and I know that's bias. And then probably Gordon. A draft a wildcard would be so hard to do live, guys. Let me tell you what I'd probably do on wildcard in terms of my thinking. Let me load a graphic that would give you insight to what I'd probably do on wildcard. How can I do this best? All right. Wildcard mock-up. Wildcard mock-up would be something like 4 France, probably triple attack on 1. 3 Spain. That's 7. I'll probably go 4 Spain. I'll probably go 8. 4 France, 4 Spain. 4 Argentina. No, 3 Argentina, 2 England. I'll do that. And my England would be just Kane and Bellingham. Hopefully that helps. Back to my team here. Dembele or Baina? Dembele. Please don't spam the chat. I will not answer next time you ask 10 times, dude. Come on. All right. Thank you, by the way, for all hitting that like button. Guessing you did it. It says 35 likes. Can't be right. Can't be right. How are we feeling about tonight in terms of prediction? I'm pretty confident of a France win, and that's really disrespectful to say about Morocco, who are a wicked team. I've hyped big. Ruza Manzambi, I think he's very, very doubtful. I'd be selling. So very fitness update. Unlikely to play. Explain your Barcola thoughts. Yeah, fair. I am keeping Barcola because, one, there's not another midfielder I would like to buy. Lots, like from the 2 I'm buying. Like I'm buying Baina and then probably Bellingham if I go with option B. I don't think it's worth the hit, but this is the really important hit. There's 2 really important parts. 1, he could come off the bench and score. And with added time, there's potentially another half an hour for Barcola. I could get an hour if he comes on at 60. But more, he plays at the start of the game week. Why is that important for Barcola owners? Because if he blanks, I can bench him. And why does that matter more this week than others for me? Come on, guesses. I'm going to ask you a question. Why does Barcola blanking not matter a huge amount for me this match day than any other match day? Who's going to get it right? I feel like a school teacher here, but come on. Who's going to guess why I think that? Why do I think Barcola blanking isn't the end of the world for me? What have I done this match day that I perhaps haven't done on all the other match days? Why does it matter this match day? You've nailed it. I've got the clean sheet shield. Well played, Aaron. Clean sheet shield. What does clean sheet shield mean? There is a very good chance I end up playing a back 4, possibly even a back 5. Now, if I play a back 4, and remember, it might have to be one of the Argentines because they are in the last game, then having an attacker on the bench is fine. That is why Barcola is, so many of you got it. That is why he stays. Shout out to everyone that got that. Aaron, I said it first. Oh, you guys. Doesn't matter who said it first. You all got it. That's why it doesn't matter too much. That is why I'm not taking a 3-point hit on Barcola. There's no midfielder I want to buy because I'm already getting a couple I like. There's Hang on, I haven't done something. I've lost my flow there. You know the reasons. I said them all. I don't need to repeat them. I do, though, need to do something. I forgot to load a very important graphic. Hang on a minute. I'm an idiot. Where's it gone? Downloads. Okay. Get your head in the game, Gianni. Bernard's media assets. Where are you? Right. I didn't load an important graphic that I was sent from Scout. Is it going to load? Let's have a look. Here we go. Ta-da! Bottom right of the screen. There we go. Finally got it up. Fantasy Football Scout. If you guys want to check out Scout ahead of the new FPL season, but also for the World Cup, check it out. QR code on screen there. Right, where was I? Kwanzaa, 2 great. Really, I didn't see that. Trossard or Tielemans? Tielemans. No, Trossard, given what he's done. Why Martinez over Manyan and Simon have enough Argentine defence? I like the semi-final chances. I think he stays in. If I go Simon, I don't like the semi-final versus France. Seen someone was trying to scaremonger Elise drop for fear of yellow card. Behave. Thanks for telling us, Mackham, but as if. Come on. No one's not starting Elise. Is their most important player. It's a quarterfinal of a World Cup. Forget the fact it's on a yellow. And by the way, Simon should not be on a yellow. That was so soft against him. Diving all day long in Paraguay. Do you know what? That should have been reversed. It couldn't be, but it should have. Is Medina going to start? I think he will. I think he comes back in. And I'm willing to gamble. Amazing. First time commenter, will Molina start? I think he will. Tagliafico was so open. And it worked. It was a tactic of Argentina's. Let me tell you something about Argentina the other night against Egypt. They played so lopsided. What do I mean by that? Well, Tagliafico was like a wide forward. I've not shown the average position map on this channel yet, and I'm gonna dig it out now. This is really interesting. Look whether now this left back position isn't really possible for Medina. He doesn't really do this. In fact, Medina is a centre back / left back, right? Tagliafico is like a out and out bloody winger at times. Look where he played. This is the pass map. This is where Egypt had success behind Tagliafico. He played as a bloody wide forward. Look at the right back, Molina, versus the left back, Tagliafico. I think they noticed that they were vulnerable versus Egypt. They don't want to go through that again. They know that Switzerland can counter them. Players like Vargas on the counter are dangerous. I think they go for a more disciplined back four. And a more disciplined back four means Tagliafico either more disciplined or you play the better defender. And the better defender is Medina. I think Medina comes in, but no insight from any journos or anything like that. It's just my take. But if you like supporting my take, then you'll not use a transfer on it either. If I had free transfers, I'd be selling Medina. But I don't. And I'm not taking a hit. I'm chancing that he starts. Switzerland are a bit Swiss cheese in defence. Yeah, maybe. Drop one of Kane, Dembele, Yamal. Probably. Oh, I can't do that. Hakimi, Gordon. Look, I don't have Kane in my team. Hakimi, Gordon, or Dean, Cabrasi, and Bellingham -3. Probably Hakimi, Gordon. Refereeing that France-Paraguay was an absolute disgrace. Agree, Andrew. Best scored defender from Spain is Cucurella. Cucurella, please do my super chat. Have I missed your super chat, man? I'm so sorry. There is no super. Oh, there is. Rank Baina, Bellingham, Doué, Gordon, Yamal. Thank you very much for the chat. Right. Yamal 1. Bellingham 2. Doué 3. Baina 4, Gordon 5. And that's close between 4 and 5. Thank you very much, dude. Appreciate that. Sorry I missed it. I'd be selling Manzambi. It doesn't look great for him, does it? Doesn't look great. Ahmed, thank you very much. Heard Sabari might start. Any truth to it? I thought he was pretty much out. I know he's travelled. Sabari. The manager was quoted 8 hours ago saying everyone is available for the match except Saibari. This game comes a little too soon for him. However, he's not ruled out the rest of the tournament, and I hope he'll be back. Saibari is out. Saibari is out. I'm going to put that quote at the bottom of the screen because I feel like I'm going to get asked that a ton, which is fine. I understand why you'd ask that. Starting L'Equipe. I'm just putting at the bottom of the screen. I don't about Barkler likely to be benched for Douay, and that is according to L'Equipe, and that's fine. We will hear that news. And Saibari ruled out by his manager. I think Manzambi's a big doubt. Let's put that at the bottom of the screen. Kwanzaa 2-match ban. It was a bad tackle. It was a bad tackle. Do you know what? It probably, I mean, with Reece James out, like, yeah, suspended by FIFA for the next 2 games. That's bad. Gutted. Such a silly tackle, though, wasn't it? I know the pitch was wet and stuff, but. Yeah, I'm here to answer as many questions as possible, guys. I would love it if you hit that subscribe button today. I know so many of you aren't subbed. So please do consider it. I will be revealing my 3 players in today's show as well. Obviously, I'm not even going to wait for team news. By the way, 83% of you are going to have Bellingham in your Matchday 6 team. 83% of you are going to own Bellingham. That's bloody scary because I know how many now are going to own Kane. How many will Kane be in your team? Is Kane be new poll? Will Kane be in your Matchday 6 team, guys? I'm going to say he's not going to be as high as 83, which is mad. His ownership is obviously higher. Any opinion on Trossard as a joker instead of Pulisic? Yes, fine. Bit of a wildcard shout. Does Barcola go under 5% now that he's benched? Currently 5.8. We'll see a drop. I don't think we'll see a 0.8 drop. I'm a bit worried about one of the players I'm buying, guys. And you'll see him down there in my option A and my option B that he might sneak over 5%. I'm not going to even say his name, but he's a cheap midfielder that could go very close to 5%. And I've purposely not put him big on the screen. How do you guys feel about that guy that I'm referring to? If you watch my content, you'll know he's currently. Oh my God. He was 4.2 yesterday. No way. What the hell? He's 6.8. That's mad. Okay, Baina has gone from 4.2 to 6.8 in since well, no way. That's nuts. I can't believe that. I thought I was buying a differential. I thought I was getting scouting bonus for Baena. I didn't put him on screen. I did him a team selection, sure. But whoa, Baena is popular. I get it. He's a lock for me. May as well just put him on screen now. Why are we sticking with Hakimi? Best defender in the game, mate. I know. Hard fixture and all that. Barcola and not a hit. Yeah, he's so cheap. Or Bellingham and take a hit. Can't answer that. I'm picking Bellingham, but I'm also keeping Barcola. Almost a good shout. Yeah, he is. He'll get an early sub, though. Lissandro Martinez and Baena. I like the punt on Lissandro. Or Medina and Doué. Go Lissandro. There's no... I would keep Medina, and I am keeping Medina, but just no, guys. There is no guarantee there. I do think he starts, but it's a 50-50 call. Thoughts on Enzo? Great pick. Really like Enzo. O'Reilly nailed? Yep. Both options for a -3. Yes, they are. 5 transfers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got them numbered there to make it really easy to read, hopefully. Should I switch Kobel from -3? No. Thoughts on Enzo is great. Thank you guys for all your questions. Doué worth a punt? Yes. Absolutely good pick. No Doué will probably get subbed. Like Barcola and Doué just sharing minutes, right? And do you know what? Another reason I'm happy to keep him. Barcola. 1, I might get an hour if it goes for extra time. But 2, I've got the clean sheet shield. 3, there's not another midfielder I want to buy. 4, France are the first semi-final. So when it comes back round on the 14th of July at 3 p.m, I'm going to know if Barcola's in the 11. Then I can sell. Why no Kane? You can't have them all. Kane is in option A. I might go Kane. Option A, option B. Hopefully that's really clear on screen. I feel like it's not. I feel like no one's really reading that bit. Maybe I need to change the graphic. Shall I make it yellow? Does making it yellow make it a little bit easier to read? It probably does. Format picture. Here we go. Let's make it really bold. Yellow. Oh. That's not worked. Why is that not working? Whatever. It'll be fine, Janny. It'll be fine. Stop fussing. Crystal clear. Okay, good. Saka instead of Bellingham. No guarantee he starts. I can't do a wildcard team. I've already done it. Thoughts on Unahi and 6.2? Yeah, he's fine. And he is playing, he got into 2 good positions. He scored 2 goals. He's playing fairly high with no Saibari, but I still don't think I'd buy him. Yeah, I mean, FPL rates Jose. Who doesn't rate Kane? Sorry. 5 midfielders for a wild card. Okay, here we go. If I was on wild card, the 5 midfielders I'd pick. Elise, fact. I'd probably pick Dembele. I'd pick Yamal. That's 3. I'd pick Bellingham. That's 4. And I'd probably go Baena 5. Done. 2 Spain, 2 France, England. I probably wouldn't go for an Argentine midfielder. There you go. Best Suarez replacement. Look at my team. I'm selling Suarez and I am buying either Oyarzabal or Kane. By the way, I had a poll, is Kane in your team? 54% have got him versus 80% odd for Bellingham. FA cannot appeal Kwanzaa's red card by the looks of it. I know Bellingham. I know Bellingham's going to be super popular this week. That's why I put him on the thumb. Baina and Gordon or Trossard and Doué? Trossard and Argentina pass map. Easier question to answer. Here you go. This is why Medina comes in for me. Tagliafico is just a better attacker, and I think they need a better defender. Hey, G, are you going to be going live till just before kickoff? Yes, dude. John, I'm going to stay. I'm going to stay around. So come back if you fancy. Pretty certain Doué starts. Yep. I'm keeping Barcola, guys. I'm keeping Barcola. I do think Doué starts. Bottom of the screen, I've put, according to L'Equipe, he does start. Keep killing the demo stream. Hopefully you remember me. Would still love to help out with your videos, mate. Thank you very much, mate. I owe you an Instagram message, don't I? Sorry, man. Belgium pass map, please. No one's buying Belgium players. I'm not going to show you. I'm just going to say don't buy Belgium. Lissandro Martinez or O'Reilly. Lissandro. That's who I have. Clean sheet shield, a 12th man. Clean sheet shield's where I'm going. Good luck, dude. Thanks, Justin. Gordon as a 5th midfielder for -3. Don't hate it. Gordon's a good pick this week, guys. We like Gordon. We like Gordon. French referee for the England quarterfinal. Clément Turpin. Lovely stuff. No Kane for me. Come on, Joe. Bellingham and Gordon. Love that. Plus Oyarzabal. I really think Oyarzabal can cover him. That's why I'm probably going option B at the bottom of the screen there. Yes, the ref that looks like Trossard. Jonah's just subbed. Thank you, Jonah, for hitting that subscribe button, dude. Meiji struggling with the 5th mid. Have Baina. Baina's great. If I had the wild card, I'd be playing it now. Which Arsenal midfielder comes out? Look, Bruno G's... The midfield 3, I think Odegaard's in trouble. I think there was signs at the end of last season that Odegaard was in a bit of bother. We saw Rose starting some games over him. I think it's Bruno G, Rice, and Zubi, right? Have I missed someone? Kettler over Tielemans? Tielemans gets the 90. Goalkeepers, I think Martinez and Manyan. How likely is Dean to start? Yeah, L'Equipe have him starting. I'd be shocked if he didn't. Rice rests, no chance. Berg or Odegaard, probably Odegaard. Why Martinez in goal? Why not? I like them. I like them versus Switzerland. I don't fancy Switzerland to score. And if looking at Joe's clean sheet odds, Argentina are top. Who am I captaining for the first game? I feel like this is a poll. No, do you know what? We've got... Just put a name in. Put a name in the chat right now. Who are you captaining tonight? Guys, where's your armband? Where is your armband? I'm guessing a lot of you have got your armband on. Mbappe. But there's going to be a fair few that go differential. Then go Elise or Dembele. Some, like Mackham, they're looking at Hakimi. Chart, keep putting your answers in, and I will set up the poll as I'm doing this, because I kind of do want to see the splits. Who's your captain tonight? Remember, Saibari's out. Mbappe. Dembele. Dembele will have a few. Elise. We've got to go for one Moroccan player, so it's Hakimi. I reckon 70% are Mbappe. 75 maybe. Oh, bloody hell, it's even higher than that. Going for a cafe now in Morocco. Don't go 2 hours early. Not get a seat. Good luck. Whoa, really rich. Go enjoy it, mate. Have the best time. Baina or Gordon? I'm going to say Baina just about pips Gordon for the set piece threat. Whoa, that would be so differential, Ahmad. Fair enough. 86% are looking at Mbappe captain tonight. All right, without looking, guys, without looking, how highly owned do you think Mbappe is in this game? How highly owned do you think Mbappe is? No cheating. Give me a percentage. Yeah, Bacala's gonna be benched. I would have guessed. I think I'd have said 60. I've looked, but I think I would have said 60. 65, 70, 67, 65, 67, 68. I feel you guys are close. 80? No. What was the highest we ever had Haaland on an FPL? I feel like we've had a Haaland at 80. And it does just kill the game. Mbappe's ownership, guys, is, drumroll please, I'm going to put it as a comment. His ownership is that 70.3. When we're looking at effective ownership, which includes captaincy, it's way over 100. It's probably close to 200, let's be real. All right, now I've got a game for you. This is fun. Can you name the top 3? Let's go 4 owned players. Mbappe 1. Who is at number 2, 3, 4? Who's at 2, 3, and 4? Who is at 2, 3, and 4 most owned players in the game? I'm going to screen grab it and I'm going to show you all the ownership. Get your guesses in, team. I think there's some really interesting players here on this list that you're going to be quite surprised at. Get your predictions in. I love playing games like this because I care. Messi, Kane, Elise, Messi, Haaland, Kane, Cucurella, Cuckoo, Messi, Elise. Okay, I'll give you something. Cucurella is not in the top 4. Cucurella is the highest owned defender in the game, but he's not top 4, which is probably surprising. So go again. It's not Cucurella. It's not Cucurella is the highest owned defender in the game, but he's not. Oh my God, he is. I got it wrong. Sorry, he's not in the top 3. He is in the top 4. Oh my God, just show the answers, Gianni. I balls that right up. There you go. Mbappe at 1, Messi at 55, Elise at 47. I never would have put Elise in the top 3. I didn't realize he was that high. I thought he was about 35. Cucurella's gone up to 47. Dembele's 44, still high. Kane and Bellingham are clearly getting more and more popular. Yamal's slumped a bit, but not much. He's still 38%. Shearer, Lampard, and Pele. You bang on, dude. Highest owned players in the game. 2 Spaniards, 2 English, 3 France, 1 Argentine. Is it worth taking a -3? I'm not. I'm keeping Medina. I'm gambling. Gianni, FPL Joe. Freddie. Love that, Dexter. Shout out Joe and Freddie. Obviously, Martinez over Molina. Go Lissandro. Lissandro's a great pick. Who's the next highest defender? Yamal is a lot of dead teams from Matchday 1, isn't he? Yeah. Dead teams plus me. Will Gordon reach 5%, guys? Those going Gordon are going to be very disappointed. He's already reached it. He's already reached 5% on the nose. Do you know what? I want to just reveal my team really soon, guys. Want to make a choice. Option A or B. Tell you what, I'll put my team on screen and I'll lock it in with those three when we get to 44,500 subs. A nice clean number. If you are watching right now, hit that subscribe button and we will reveal my team when we get to 44,500 subs. I think we can do that. I think we can chase that target today. If you're new around here, please do hit that button. I know there's loads of you watching that aren't, which is completely cool, but might you consider it? If you're already subbed, then just simply like if you want to show support. Are you subbed to the channel? Let's do a poll. I reckon 15% aren't. Would you win to do a wildcard team now? It's too difficult, man. I told you earlier what my wildcard team would be in terms of representation. Worth taking a second hit for Gordon? No, I don't think so, Draven. Gordon's a perfectly good buy. I wouldn't be taking hits to bring him in. I mean, I could sell Barcola and get Gordon, but there's not really a midfielder I want, which is why Barcola is staying in my team. Just hit subscribe. In exchange for that, dude, I'll show you what you want. You want the Spain pass map? Your wish is my command. That's the Argentina pass map. Let me get the Spanish one for you. Download Spain pass map. You'll see Baena in a very nice position, and he's on set pieces. There you go. Big news, Caldalo to Man United. Massive. Saibari to Gordon. I don't think I'll be doing Gordon for a hit. Especially if you're on Clean Sheet Shield. If you're on Clean Sheet Shield, guys, just know you will end up playing probably a back four this match day. With that, you're going to have to bench some of your attackers anyway. If you have a dead spot, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, the third, fourth place playoff. Joe has confirmed it's going to be in match day 8. It's going to be high scoring. Do you know what? It's going to be full of B teamers, though. When you look at the third place game in Qatar, when you look at the third place game between Croatia and Morocco, honestly, go look at the 11s. Go look at the 11s. I bet it was B teams. Okay, they went fairly strong, Croatia. Okay, they went fairly strong, but yeah, I feel like those teams do. Let's go 2018. Let's go 2018, third place. I feel like, with all due respect to Morocco and Croatia, it was a bigger deal. Remember in 2018, it was Belgium, England, and I'm sure Southgate went mass rotation. Third place playoff. Belgium, I think, went fairly strong. They played Hazard, Lukaku, De Bruyne. England went Harry Kane and Sterling, but they also started Fabian Delph, Danny Rose, Phil Jones, Eric Dyer. These guys, I don't think Loftus-Cheek. I think half of them were in the 11. I think there'll be quite a bit of rotation. Who's the best two out of Dembele, Kane, Yamal? Dembele, Kane, probably. Is it worth having both at least and Dembele? Yeah, sure. That'd be great. France are great and they score goals. Match day 8 deadline, meaning that one, the fixture is included, and 2 will have the full rotated. Yeah, exactly. Good point. Yeah. I'm going to be reacting to that. Like, if it's like B teams and you get players like, I don't know, Ollie Watkins or Ferran Torres or Alvarez, like, yeah. Just sub. Do you prefer Gordon or Bellingham? Bellingham, there's a big difference. If you can afford it, Bellingham is substantially better. But in terms of value, maybe Gordon edges it. But look, you're going Bellingham if you can afford him, right? I called it. I said there'll be 15% of the chat that aren't subbed. And there's 15% of you that aren't subbed. Hey G, hope you're well. Maliki, welcome, buddy. Hope you're good. We've got 0 required transfers because no eliminations. Yeah, and they've given us how many, Joe? Is it 6? It goes up to 5 next match day and then 6. And I think you're allowed 8 from one team as well. But the final's going to be so cagey. Finals often are. I know France, Argentina wasn't. But the third place playoff could have goals galore. I think Max Captain. When are you guys playing Max Captain? Are you looking to play it in the semi-final or the final? Tough one, isn't it? I don't know how I feel about Max Captain for Matchday 7 versus Matchday 8. Let me know your thoughts. Convincing arguments for 7 versus 8 would be really good. How's Rice on the pass map? Pretty deep. Third place playoff will have team sheet and an hour before. Yeah, an hour and a half before, probably an hour 15. It will be mass transfers. Barkler to Odegaard for a hit. I don't think I'd be selling. I am not selling. Look, let me just give you this. I'm not selling Barkler for a hit. And I could pretty much buy any midfielder in the game. I've got the money to. I've got Bellingham if I go down option B. I've got Yamal, Elise. I'm not selling him for a hit. I'm just rolling the dice. A few subs from the final, yeah. It's sad, isn't it? That's a nothing game, but it's going to be really big for our fantasy teams. Defo final for captain bonus. I think match day 7's really good for captain bonus too, though. It's going to be so tricky predicting who hauls in match day 7 because semi-finals are often cagey. Like in Qatar, Messi, for example, I think got a goal contribution. I think he got a goal and an assist in their semi-final. But Mbappe in France's semi blanked. We all would have captained Mbappe in a semi-final, you know. I keep going back to Qatar. I just think it's a fairly useful comparison, right? 4 years ago, yes, but understanding what happens in these tournaments. Guys, remember, when we get to 44,500 subs, I'll show you my 3 players and I'll make my decision and I'll lock it in and I'll put it on screen. We still need 250 subs, though. So if you want to hit that button, that'd be great. Supports me as well. Loving all your questions, guys. Thank you. I can't believe how hot it is. Where are you, your Moroccans? I've got 1 Morocco player. I'd say I've got 1 more Morocco players than a lot of teams. Guys, just hit us up in the chat just to respond to Elliot. How many Moroccans do you guys have? Because I think I've got 1 more than quite a few. I reckon there'll be a lot that have 1. There'll be a lot that have 0. And there'll be a few that have 2. But most don't have Moroccan players because they're playing the best team in the tournament in France. Now, I give Morocco a chance, but I do think France win the football match. 0. There you go. 1, same as me. 1, same as me. Ahmad's got 2, to be fair. 2, 2. Okay, there's a few 2s. 0, none. Yeah, Freddie's got 1. I'm not the only one with very few Moroccans. And I love Morocco. I mean, I've been one of their... Yeah, Saibari's not playing for you, though. So I've been a big advocate of Morocco this tournament. I also always call out the fact that they knocked out some very good teams in Qatar. I think they knocked out Spain and Portugal, and they beat Belgium. 3 massive European teams. They also sort of won AFCON. They also, I think, were the better team versus Brazil in match day 1. I do think France win the football match, though. But Morocco, don't underestimate them. Clean sheet shield in the semis? Maybe. This just feels like a great clean sheet chance. 33 games without loss. Do you know what I mean? That might end tonight, but they're a force. Netherlands, yeah. Much better team versus the Netherlands as well. Like, don't see, oh, shoot out Morocco, we're lucky. Much better team versus the Netherlands if you watch the game. Clean sheet, final captain, wing back. Yeah, I think this is a great week for clean sheet shield, dude. I think Hakimi could get it. I think Koundé does get it. I think Cucurella gets it. And I think Argentine defenders also get it. I'm really confident on clean sheet shield. It's the reason why Barcola's staying in my team, because I don't think I'm going to need him. I think I'm going to be playing a back four, possibly even a back five. Feel a Moroccan upset. Good luck. You might get it. Reckon France still beat them, but not expecting runaway victory. Yeah, same. Manzambi, I'm pretty sure he's likely to be out. I wouldn't be risking it unless you hear. 1,300 of you in the chat, which is awesome. Guys, the deadline's not till 9 o'clock, so we've got a little while yet, and I really appreciate all those that do watch and are watching for more than 5-10 minutes. So thank you for those that will stay with me till 9. Keep me company this evening. Hopefully you've got a drink in hand. I've got the water with a bit of old banana Huel in there from this morning. Very diluted. It was about that full, and I just topped it up with water. And added ice because boy is it hot. Guys, how many of you are Fantasy Football Scout subscribers? I'm just going to whack that question in the chat. I'm just keen to know. Do you use Fantasy Football Scout? Yes, I'm subscribed to Scout. Yes, I use free stuff. Use their free stuff. No, I don't use. Just another season of me working with them, so I wanted to get your interest. Do answer the poll if you fancy. And there's a QR code if you want to check Scout out. Quick fire questions. Get them in, guys. Let's answer. Will Enzo stand at 5%? I think he might. I don't think he's too popular. Thinking of bringing in at least one differential. Fine. I thought I was doing that with Baena, but he's gone over 5%. Swiss Sauce says Manzambi will be fit. Oh, in that case, maybe keep him. Enzo or Gordon? I actually prefer... I prefer Enzo just. Gordon or Odegaard. Gordon just. Laporta or Porro. Porro for the upside. I use those predicted lineups. That's it. Yeah, scout predictions are really good. Do you think Medina starts over Tagliafico? I do, and this is the reason why. Here's the Argentine pass map. I think they need a better defender, someone a bit more disciplined. Obviously, their tactic was to use Tagliafico as a winger versus Egypt. It didn't work. They found too much space behind him. Thoughts on a Norway player? Is Haaland or no one? Oh, okay, you could look at Ryerson or Mollawall for a cheap Noosa pick, but again, minutes are a concern for Noosa. Early subs and all that. Any thought on Haaland? I think he's amazing. The Burn punt, no, don't do it. I don't think he starts. Funky Cole Medina. Been a member of Scout for years. Great thing is subscription never increases. Really interesting. Thank you very much, Stuart. That's great to hear. How about Saka? Too risky. That's the Spain pass map. Route to the final. Guys, who's going to win it? Who do you think wins it? I don't know why, but I've got at the back of my mind Spain, because the team that wins the World Cup is often the team that doesn't look the best in the groups. And France looked the best in the groups. And I wondered if they had found their peak. And I was looking at teams who haven't found their peak. And then I watched Spain versus Austria. And then I saw the performance against Portugal, which I thought was a really tough game for them. Portugal are a good team, despite having a terrible manager. Sorry, Roberto Martinez. Nice chap. Wonder if Spain are finding form at the right time. And Spain-France semi, if it happens, is going to be a thriller. I feel like that's the final. I feel like the winner of Spain-France beat whoever comes through from the other side of the draw. I really think Spain are being underrated and overlooked. Excuse me. That's why I'm happy buying a Spain player or two, because I think they're quite comfortable versus Belgium. Elise is not a minute's risk. I'm not even going to... No. God, only if they're cruising does he come off. France could lose to Morocco, absolutely, and I don't think Spain lose. Medina's 50-50. I'm gambling that it'll play. Thoughts on Swiss defenders? Don't do it. Would you do Doué or Bellingham or De Paul and Yamal? Probably Doué and Bellingham, dude. Please don't keep asking. I really like the Italian flags, dude, but come on, Perotta. Extra France defender, Spain defender. I'd probably go Spain. So many asking about Doué. He's fine. Just know he's going to get subbed. Need a 4.3 max defender. I mean, you could punt on Medina. How much is Molina? I think he might be 4.3. Probably go him. Go Molina. I think he's 4.3. Which quarterfinal do you think most likely to cause an upset? I don't think they'll do it, but Morocco would be the upset, most likely, I think, or Norway. But I do think England and France win. Yeah, Norway, England. Guys, where do you think the upset's coming? A lot are saying Norway. I'm going to say, I do think France win, but I'm going to say I think the upset comes to Morocco. The Canadian-Italian, respect and all that, please don't spam me. It's not fair on everyone else. I did answer your question, though, because of the Italian emojis. Morocco for me. Switzerland, that would be a huge upset. If Switzerland do beat Argentina, wow. That's massive. That would be, excuse me, that would be ginormous. It'd be fun. WhatsApp group captain and Mbappe tonight. 8 Mbappe, 1 Elise, 1 Hakimi. It's only Macam on Hakimi. So sweaty. 4-hour stream I am here for, though. Just taking a picture for my Instagram. Thank you guys for all of you that are watching. I'm going to just post on Instagram a little behind the scenes because I haven't done that today. Sweaty 4-hour stream. It's 34 degrees. It's 34 degrees right now. At 6:44. Mad. France, yeah, if you think in France. These upset predictions, yeah, a lot think in France. A lot do think Norway will cause the upset. Medina or Molina? Molina now. Is it really hot in London too? Why doesn't AC exist in the UK? I've just actually had it installed in my bedroom. Boy, was it worth it. Oh, it's hot boy. Haaland, Kane, or Yamal on 12th man. Kane would be the one. Oh, Leandro Paredes is so deep. Don't do it. Super chat coming in from Jason. Thank you, mate. Would it be worth considering Max captain instead of clean sheet shield? I'm going to say no, because I feel like most weeks we're landing on the right captain. Stick or twist is working. When does stick or twist become really difficult? And it's difficult this week with 4 fixtures, but it becomes really difficult next week with 2. Max captain on a 2 fixture list, which is what we've got in 7 and 8. Matchday 7 and 8. That's when you really want it, Jace. Personally, if you've got clean sheet shield and max captain, the other 2 I've got, it's a no-brainer to use clean sheet shield first now. Thank you for your super chat, mate. Rutland, are you close to Leicester? I am. I'm from Derby. Yeah. I'm really close to Leicester. I'm 40 minutes from Leicester Stadium, from the King Power. Walker Stadium. I wouldn't be surprised if Switzerland beat Argentina. That's a big prediction, Freddie. I would be. I'd be very surprised. Dean's a great pick. Haaland to batter England. Wow, so many requests for the England pass map. I'm going to just find it. Hang on. Go on, then. Where is it? Where is it? USA, Belgium, Argentina, Egypt, Switzerland, Colombia. Where's the England one? Portugal, Spain. England, Mexico. I get emailed them, so I have to go through my inbox to find them, and it's not easy. Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know what you're expecting to see, but it's good for Gordon. You're going to enjoy it if you're a Gordon buyer. Here's the England pass map. It's amazing how many requests I get for pass maps. I do love it. I mean, I love a pass map. I'm just glad you guys love a pass map too. If you want to show support for the pass maps and the channel that brings you these pass maps, and thank you, by the way, it's between the posts, the way of supporting me is the like and subscribe button. So if you're enjoying or you like the assets or the requests or the fact that I engage with you lot in the chat and you get your questions answered or your requests made, please do hit the like button. It boosts me in the algorithm. It's simple as that. But when YouTube sees people subscribing, that massively boosts me in the algorithm as well. I know there's 15% of you watching. That's about 200 people that aren't subbed. If you want to hit the button, that would really help me out. Righto. Paredes isn't a pick because he's a DM and he might not start. Yeah. Do you know what's my favorite stream of the week? I say it all the time, but my favorite FPL stream is always the Sunday debrief. I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome doing it. It's an exercise that I always used to do. And then I started being like, why am I not showing you lot this? So yeah, we love the Sunday debrief. Gianni or Yamal, go for Yamal, definitely. Name an England back line that was worse than this World Cup edition. They're doing all right though, aren't they? Super chat coming in. I still have 12th man chips. Should I use it now? It's fine now. Yeah, probably. If you've not got any other chips. So what's the plan of action? Why not Kane and Bellingham and Baina? That means a -6. And I don't want to do a -6. I'm looking at option B down there. Bellingham, Baina, and Ayozabal. I'm risking it for a biscuit. Risk it for a biscuit? Is that the saying? On Barcola. Could come off the bench and do damage. And if he doesn't, I'm going to need subs. Because I'm playing probably a back 4 or 5 this week. Probably with clean sheet shield. I end up having quite a bit of joy with defenders. Let's just assume that happens. Keeps me in my team. I'm okay taking a -3 this week, though. I really am. -6? I'd rather not. I'd rather not do it. My captain tonight, by the way, is going to be Mbappe. No, excuse my French, effing around on that one. Gosh, I own no Belgian players. I own no Norway players. I own no Switzerland players. But I hope there's not an upset, Gianni, or you're going to need those 6 transfers, or is it 5? I think you get 5 frees, don't you? And Mbappe will be my captain. Remember, make your vice captain someone you don't want to captain. We say it every week. Make sure your chips are active. My clean sheet shield is, of course, active. Where are you? I've lost my window. Where are you? Where are you? Oh my God, where are you? There you are. Who famously said, "Where are you? We need a 12th man out there. Where are you?" Come on, who's going to get it? Who's going to get that old-time classic? I'm probably showing my age a bit. Super chat coming in from Yassine. Hakimi, Baina and Kane. Or Melina, Dembele or Esteban. I don't think there's much between Kane and Azabal. I'm going to say Dembele and Melina. I'm going to say option B. Blink 182 did not say it. Guy from Harry Potter who cleans the place. No, it's Delia Smith. Chairwoman, can't remember who. Delia. Where are you? It was rubbish, that impression. Sorry, guys. That's what I was looking for. We need a 12th man. And she's holding like a glass of wine or a beer. Let's be having you. Can't do it. Norwich, yeah. Norwich chairwoman, owner. Where are you? She'd had it like she's at half time. We need a 12th man. Let's be having you. Sorry, that's probably really annoying. It was loads of fun. Absolutely sloshed out of her mind, wasn't she? Hey G, is it worth gambling over the stink of us Egypt? Yes, it is. And look, it was a clear tactic. They asked Tagliafico to play as a winger, so he was high and wide. Look at the right back, low. I think Egypt saw that and they found space behind. Medina is a centre-back by trade. Super chat come in from Ludwig. Ludwig, what's your question, dude? You can't send money and not... Don't send money and not ask a question. Ludwig, as soon as I see your question come in, I'll make a point of answering it. Just need to try and find it. Surely Simon or Mannion if you have Medina and Lissandro. Nope, I've gone with Emmy. I prefer the semi-final matchup. I think that other side of the draw for the semi, I don't really want to be back in France or Spain. Super chat come in from Psycat. Thank you, dude. Hakimi and Medina with clean sheet shield, a wise decision. Yeah. Look, we don't know if Medina's going to start. I will say that. But let's assume he does. And it is a risk. If I had free transfers, I'd be selling Medina, but I don't, and I'm not willing to take a punt for it. I think Hakimi, there's every chance he concedes 2. But there's upside with Hakimi too. You've just got to chance it. Gordon's hit 5%. Yeah. You can play a back 5. You play 5-3-2 or 5-4-1. That's fine. But probably back 4. I don't think Hakimi does keep the clean sheet point. I do think France scored 2 or more. But I think Hakimi is someone that I'm very happy owning. There's always an upside with Hakimi. Pens as well, probably. Free kicks, average position. It's all very sexy for Hakimi. That position, that average position. Olmo or Enzo? Probably Olmo, although he'll get an early sub. Enzo will not get an early sub. But you guys know that. Saka or Enzo? Probably Enzo. Look, Saka's just not nailed at all. Honestly, I don't think I'll be picking Saka. Madueke will get mins. He could even start. I don't think he will. But... Ludwig, you sent money twice without asking a question. Stop doing that. Sabari, a guaranteed non-start. Yeah, the manager has said he's not ready. Hope he's available for the rest of the tournament, was quoted. Good scenario will be pens all across the board, so keep clean sheets. What percentage played Shield last match day? From this audience, about 50%. Yeah, let's do a poll, shall we? Are you playing a chip this week? Let's do that poll. Let's do that poll right now. Guys, the current poll on Scout was really interesting. Thank you guys for voting. I appreciate that. I'm just going to take a picture of that. Hang on a minute. Where are you? What did I say I was going to poll? End poll. Right, let's do a new poll. Are you on? Are you using a booster this match day? Yes, clean sheet shield. Yes, 12th man. Yes, wildcard. I know some will be using a max captain, but I'm going to put the fourth option as no. You can only put 4 options, or I would have included it. Sorry, I didn't, but you cannot do it for everyone. Horrible Cucurella. I'll just point you to my team, number 2 there, who I've bought in and locked in. I'm not going to answer that one. It's a tight call, by the way, but you see my preference on screen. Please don't ask questions when my preference is very obvious in my team. Like, please don't ask me Emi Martinez or Manyan. Obviously, I think Emi Martinez. Please don't ask me. Do I think Medina will start? It's pretty obvious I think he will start, or I wouldn't be keeping him. It's a 50-50, but I'm willing to hedge there. Okay. Delia's back. Loads of you using the clean sheet shield. I am on clean sheet shield, 66%. Only 3% are on wildcard. So for all of those asking me to do a wildcard draft, that is why I'm not doing it. Because only 3% of you care. That's not fair, my audience. I'm not going to make 97% of people watch that. 12th man, 7%, and 24% are not using a booster because they've spunked them already, I'm guessing. And that's fine too. You're probably on really good ranks. Shame about last week on the clean sheet shield, though, isn't it? Wasn't a good one. Not one team benefited from that. Well, I'm just reading about Hakimi and Brahim Diaz and the words exchange for the Miss Panenka. Apparently, they do not get on, the 2 Real Madrid, former Real Madrid players, or Hakimi's case. 1,262 of you watching. Mad. Back January's second stream, I can say I'm officially subscribed to the greatest football content and greatest for fantasy I know. I'm definitely not that, but thank you, mate. Amir, I appreciate you. Also, who do you prefer, Baina or Gordon? I'm going to say Baina. He's the one I'm buying. I think Gordon will start. Yeah. Would you rate Spain midfield over that of France? No. Elise is the best midfield pick in the game. I'm going to say. Have you been following Wimbledon? Who's your favourite tennis player? Look, I've got to go with the Italian, although. Yeah, Sinner. It's going to be a great semi, isn't it? He's got Djokovic. Haaland or Kane 12th man. I think Kane outperforms Haaland. Get voting in the poll, by the way. Really interesting that so many of you are using those clean sheet shields. 66%. Wow. Love that. Might as well reveal Baina. Yeah, I will. I'm going to reveal. I'm not going to do 1, 2, and 3. I'm just going to do why a bee in the bonnet today. I'm sorry, Ossie. I'm hot and sweaty and tired. And I've had a beer and a Prosecco and another Prosecco. So, yeah. Apologies if you haven't enjoyed my humour or found me too harsh this evening. I am kind of quite sharp-tongued, though. I would say that. I can be a bit ratty. I know that. Manzambi's a doubt, but he could feature. Dembele or Yamal? Yamal. Hydrate, yes. Don't you worry. I'm hydrating. I've got a big water here. Spain pass map. Go on, then. There you go. Spain pass map. There you go. Super chat coming in. Double. Thank you very much, Perotta. Double legend Perotta. It was worth the spamming, dude. Double defense Spain, France, or one of each. I'd split the difference personally. I have one of each. I've got Cucurella and I've got Koundé. I'm leaning towards Spain. Also, do you think Italy has any chances to turn around? Yeah, I think let's just focus on non-Italy before we upset me too much. Clean sheet odds might help you out here. I'd split the difference. 39, 42. I'd go 1 France, 1 Spain. And Koundé and Cucurella are my 2 favourite, as you can see from my team. In terms of Italy, our time will come. Our time will come. Winning tournaments like under 19s are amazing. Like under 19s records great. Under 21 got a good record. Like there is talent there. We'll be back. And also don't forget, we can't complain about not being in a World Cup. It's annoying. But hopefully, Proto, you're a similar age to me and you have enjoyed your team winning a World Cup. I watched Italy win the World Cup in 2006. I watched Italy win the Euros in 2021. To have seen your team in your lifetime win those 2 tournaments, I can die a happy man. I can take just those 2. So sure, I'm gutted we're not in the US, but I also know I've got to witness those things, which not many fans can say. Can you please answer me? I don't know what your question is. Barcola's not going to start, guys. He's benched, according to the leaks. Thanks, Perotta. Barella or Baina? Barella all day, mate. Nico. Option A, option B, I will reveal as soon as we get to 44.5k subs. All you need to do if you want to see my team and you're not subscribed is just hit the subscribe button. And when we get to 44,500 subs, just like that, you'll see my team. Those 3 transfers will be made. I've already made 2 transfers, as you can see. Martinez, Emi Martinez, that is, and Cucurella already in. How long does it take you to do your hair? Honestly, I've not done it today. I just put powder in and it restyles. Look. And then a second later, because of the powder already in there. Okay, not a second. It takes me that long to do my hair. 10 seconds. I should turn the light on, really, shouldn't I? There you go. Do I over Gordon just? What powder? Little purple Schwarzkopf bottle. It's like £5. It's got to be, I think, is the range. Why am I not promoting hair powder? Don't I promote enough things? Do I not tell you lot to like and subscribe enough to be promoting hair powder as well? Come on. Also, I feel like Hair's products are very specific to an individual. I couldn't guarantee it works for you. 1,200 of you in the house. Wicked. Thank you, guys. As soon as that team news does drop, by the way, we'll give it here. I reckon in about half an hour it's going to be confirmed that Barcola will be benched. Imagine if L'Equipe have got it wrong and Barcola starts. I'm going to be risking it. He's still first up, isn't he? Emi Martinez to Juve. It's a rumour. It's only a rumour. There's a really buzzy fly in here. Let me know if you can hear it. I'm hoping you can't. It'll be bloody annoying for you lot to listen to. So sorry if you can hear the fly buzzing around everywhere. Can you hear the fly in the background? Give me a yes or a no in the chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. Gordon or Baina? That is such a popular question today. I keep saying Baina, though, and I'm sticking with it. I just like the fact he's on half set pieces. Gordon isn't, from my knowledge. Bringing in Bellingham and one other. Have eyes about Anyamal to maybe cover Baina off, or just go 5 Spain. What I'd say, right, you have to look at each decision in isolation. So don't worry that you've got too many eggs in baskets with Spain. Do you want Oyarzabal as your best forward in that price band? Do you want Yamal? Do you want Baina versus Gordon? Don't worry too much about coverage. In isolation, who's the better pick? And I'm going to say it's the Spaniards. So sure, I wouldn't really want 5 Spain, but 5 Spain isn't a big deal. Like 5 Spain isn't a bad thing. Spain are a good team. Spain have got a very good quarterfinal, and I think they beat Belgium. France is the issue. The semi-final, which you want, but you can always sell one of them. I'd stick with it. I'd stick with your guns there. Yeah, please no spamming. No, but pigeon. Yeah, you could hear the pigeons. They were out there at it again. Thank you very much, Glaring Error, for the super chat. Please ask a question, though. Tell you what, my ranks dropped off a cliff. I was 5k when we I was like 5k when we last deadline streamed. I'm now 15k. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. Has Starmer called FIFA to overturn Kwanzaa's suspension? Imagine if only he had that pull. If only he had that pull. But no. That's something exclusively for Donald and co. What a joke. Honestly, that was unbelievable. I don't think we'll ever witness something quite like that. That was mad. Honestly, guys, what was your reaction to... I thought it was fake when I first read it. What was your reaction to Trump calling Gianni Infantino, my namesake, and making and then being able to have the sway to make that happen? Why has he got to bend over for Trump? Like, he's already done that by giving the World Cup to the USA. But whilst it's happening, honestly, I thought it was an outrageous and just so stinking like new rules for one and not. Honestly, I think it sucked. I think it was horrible. I don't want to see politics moving into football any more than it already has done, but that was just another display of how it has. Thank you very much, James. Also sending super chats without questions. If I see it's hard for me to see you ask because the chat moves so quick, but if I see it, I'll obviously answer. Do a percentage is climbing in ownership? Yes, it is. Super chat coming in from the Krill. Your team, 1 Spain defender versus 3 Argentine defenders. Arge let in 2 versus Egypt and Cape Verde. Spain all cleans. Is Belgium that scary? Switzerland toothless. The reason, Krill, thank you for saying this though. It's the semi-final. I keep coming back to this. Spain play France. I think Argentina have a good chance of keeping a clean sheet. And remember, I am against England or Norway. I'm using a clean sheet shield. Argentina can concede one. That's not a problem for me. And I don't think Switzerland scored two. I really don't. Yeah, I think it was pretty disgusting. Shocking. Trump just asked, yeah. Blatant corruption. Too many scandals this World Cup. Disgusting, not fair. Corruption. That's not actually what happened. Well, pretty much is. They took our game. Do you know what really bugs me? The fact that this should be a working class sport that appeals to the masses, and then working class good people should be able to buy tickets. I think the ticket pricing is an absolute disgrace. Honestly, I was in Qatar. I went to games for 100 quid. I saw Brazil in a World Cup. They beat Switzerland for less than £100. I think it was about $100. I think it was about 60, 70 pounds. I saw England play Wales for like £50. I saw Wales Iraq for about £50. I went to several live games and I must have spent £200 on tickets. Honestly, it makes me sick. Why should football be for the privileged only? And you're talking really, if you've got £1,000 to pay for a ticket to any event, that puts you in some top elite category without the flights, the spending money, the transport, the accommodation. Makes me sick. Makes me sick. I couldn't work for an organization like FIFA. God. The fact that people have paid the prices of screwed. Yeah, it's set a precedent, isn't it? It's raised the bar. I do think USA being a culture where they spend a lot on tickets. Remember, salaries are up in the US too, but NFL tickets, even college games, are expensive. I do think we see a big dip for Morocco and Spain and Portugal. But it's going to be significantly higher than Qatar. Thank you so much for the super chat coming in from the Meatloaf. Kurbasi, who's been amazing. Porro, double Spain defence. Bellingham, Manzambi. I don't transfer him out. And Kane. All good picks. Or Konza. Cucurella, who is better than the other two. Yamal, yeah. Okay, I prefer option 2, but without Konza. Can you not go Porro, Cucurella, Yamal, Bellingham and Kane? That's where I would go, dude. All the best from Portugal. Thank you very much, Meatloaf. I like option 2, but not Konza. And Konza's expensive. Can you not? Oh, okay. Konza's 4.7, isn't he? And Kabasi is 5. Yeah, okay. If you can't afford Kabasi, instead it's Konza, fair enough. I'd still go option 2, especially if you're using the clean sheet shield. Clean sheet shield's so valuable. Decent price for Belgium, Spain. That's not a decent price. In any other World Cup, $1,200 for Belgium, Spain in a quarterfinal is a rip-off. This is what they've done. They've now raised the prices so much that we think 1,200 is a good price. Gianni for FIFA president. I've met Infantino. He was very pleasant, but I put a selfie of me and him out on Twitter and I got slammed for it. I was like, he was doing that to my name tag, like, oh, it's another Gianni. I thought it was quite funny. It doesn't mean I agree with everything he says. It doesn't mean I like him. He was pleasant, though. Trump is the king of the world and the world needs to stop him, or he is, yeah. I mean, it's whose pocket is this ticket money going into? I mean, they're a not-for-profit as well. FIFA are a non-for-profit. But then look at the prize money they give for like the Club World Cup. Chelsea got more for the winning the Club World Cup than the winner of the FIFA World Cup is going to get. Bonkers. The money for the Club World Cup was so ridiculous because they had to convince teams to go full strength because it was the summer off. Reece James, yeah, he loves Trump, doesn't he? In that picture. If you don't have a clean sheet shield, would you still keep Hakimi? Maybe not. I mean, I've got other fires. But clean sheet shield makes me very happy on England defence. Makes me very happy on Hakimi. Option C is off the table. I've decided I'm not going against Barcola. I might get points off the bench. And if I don't, I bench him. I'm probably playing a back four this week. I need to bench some of my attackers and he can go. He plays early in the game week as well. It's a big boost for me with Barcola. He gets me 1 point. Fine, I bench him. Going clean sheet shield with Cucurella, Hakimi, Upamecano. All good. Porro, Simon and Medina Coel on the bench. Thoughts? Yeah. So great clean sheet shield. Dude, you're going to be playing a back four this week. And if you're playing a back four this week, just know some of your big money forwards might not get points. You don't have to use all your transfers. You don't have to take hits. -6, thank you for the super chats. Yeah, hello, Sambo. Yeah, that works. I personally wouldn't buy Medina. I'm very happy keeping him, and I think he starts. I think Tagliafico plays like this. Very high, very wide. And I think versus Egypt, they found out. I think they go deeper with Medina, who plays centre-back and left-back. France lineup's out. Come on, tell me what I already know. Barcola's benched. Tell me what I already know. Is the France lineup out? I can't see it. I don't think it is out. Have I missed something, guys? Is the France lineup out? Whoa, are you, Kieran? Not for me. Not for me. Let's say the semi-finals, Spain-France. One of them's not keeping... One of them's conceding 2 goals. And I'm going to have Spanish and French defenders. Argentina, England. England could score 2 versus... I can't see the France lineup. It's not out. But there's nothing... Look, L'Equipe know the lineup. The lineup is the same as last time. Dina will start left back, and unlike last time, Doué will come in for Bacola. And I think Tchouaméni's doubtful, and you'll see Kone starting. Yeah, I'm going to reveal my team soon, guys. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I keep yawning. I will reveal my team soon. I said 44,500 subs. We'll be waiting all night if we do that. So what we'll do, we'll say 100 subs between... If we get 100 subs, not 200 to get to the target, 100 subs and I'll show you my team. So 100 of you hit that. We could do it right now. There's 100 of you watching that are not subscribed. There's more. There's about 200 watching that aren't subscribed. If you 100 hit that subscribe button, I'll show you those 3 players right now. Hit the button if you're new around here. Bacola's not playing. He's benched. Yeah. Please do like as well. Obs. How are we doing for likes? How are we doing for likes? 414. Pretty cool. Thank you, guys. Oh, 413. Oops. 1 unliked. Max captain could be the final for me. Could be the final. I think we're going to get bigger scores in the final round than the semi. I think the semi-finals will be cagey, and I think the final could be cagey. But the third place playoff could have goals. And because the third place playoff could have goals, I think it might be more fun to do max captain then. I think. Don't know. At the moment, I'm max captain final. The Krill. With their signings, any Spurs in your FPL team, almost certainly. Yeah. Tell you what, Van Heck. See what price he comes in at. Good for Defcon as well. Although let's see with the Zerbi. I love Tonali. I've not looked at fixtures, not going to lie. Lots of rotation in third place playoffs? Yeah, there will be. And we'll get team news. We'll get the team news for the third place playoff. We're all going to be reacting to that going, oh, Ollie Watkins? Yeah, go on then. I'll captain him. No, Dina will start. Dina will start. And he's a good pick. Thank you for subbing, man. Loads of you, I reckon, have subbed. Guys, have you subbed this World Cup or were you already subbed? I'd love to know that. I'm going to do a poll. Were you subbed at the start of this World Cup or have you recently subscribed? That'd be cool. That's because I reckon I've gained support from people watching now that perhaps never used to be. When did Yeah, did you sub during this World Cup? I was subbed pre World Cup. Oh, what have I done? Start poll. There we go. Sorry, thought I pressed the wrong button. Lissandro and Romero go for the centre backs. Never hit my algorithm, and now you're all I watch. Oh, thanks, dude. Honestly, I do feel like this is the first time the YouTube algorithm has really backed me big, because in FPL, I'm probably the, I don't know, 7th or 8th biggest YouTube channel in terms of subs. So the 7 or 8 bigger channels to me are obviously the ones that you see on your algorithm, right? I'm buried somewhere. Yet in World Cup fantasy, I'm one of the biggest channels doing content. Therefore, the algorithm backs me. And it's been lovely. It's been so cool. It's why I keep saying to you, please subscribe, because I want to make the most of this. I don't ever have 1,300 people watching me live. If I do an FPL deadline stream, I have 300 people watching me. So firstly, thank you. But secondly, the reason I'm banging on about it is, one, I'm interested to know how I can make the algorithm work for me moving forward. 2, I really hope you come back and watch me doing FPL content, because I don't think I should be some World Cup guy. I think I should be the fantasy guy. Then you watch me on for all games. My FPL record's not bad. Yeah, 3, I'm just maximizing having the eyes on screen. It's wicked, and I'm privileged to have this as a job. So thanks. Like, you guys allow me to monetize this, and it's a job. It's not really a proper job. I was at Guy's preschool today, and they were like, someone asked me what I do. And I was like, I talk about a football game. Think I was a sub when Italy are in a World Cup. Whoa, that is no way. I didn't have a YouTube channel when Italy are in a World Cup. I'm subscriber since your 45k. FPL fan. Oh, thanks, mate. Sub for 2 years. Been watching you since the early FPL shows with James and Jules. Love that. That makes me very happy, mate. And I miss those days. Everyone should come back. 38 weeks of this. Yeah, hopefully we'll sub soonest. Love the analyst. Let's check the heat map Sundays. Yeah, the debrief on Sundays are the best. So look, 63% of you did sub during this World Cup. Really interesting. 37% of always subbed. Will you watch my this is in deadline streams in FPL? No. I will watch one of the big boys. Yes, I will stay loyal to World Cup, Gianni. I'm sort of joking, but I'm saying it with a smile on my face, but genuinely, go on, this might hurt. The answer of this poll might hurt. Only if you say stuff, then backtrack for your wife. Misty Elfo, Mark. Honestly, that's what got me into FPL. Mark, James, and Jules with the ultimate trio. That was the only content I ever absorbed. So good. I'd love them to redo it. Both can be an option. Am I originally from Lucca? No, I just lived there for 3 months last year. No, I'm not from Lucca at all. It was actually my first time there. I know Andy's amazing, and he's definitely a hard man to beat. Andy's the GOAT. Andy is the GOAT. I love Andy, and I could see why I'd watch him over me. I would watch Andy over me. Not heard of you before. I've loved the content and will be sticking around for PLT. You're a great man. Oh, too kind. I miss CGA. Me too. Miss Dean. Definitely back for FPL. Thank you. Do come back for FPL. No way. 65% of you. Guys, 65% of you are going to stay loyal to me. Really? Don't know if I believe you. That is awesome. If you honestly, if 65% come back for my deadline streams in FPL, I'll have 700, 800 live. I never have 700 live. Reliable source at Barclays bench. Yeah, it's L'Equipe's prediction, and they're always right. Love your content and would love to know your thoughts on which Argentine defenders. I'd go for the centre backs: Sandro, half Italian, yes, and Romero. Honestly, I used to watch your FPL summary videos. Thank you, mate. Right, enough of the self-indulgent Janny stuff. Should we get back to? Should we answer some questions? Should we answer some of your questions? Come on, get them in. Quadruple Argentina defense. That's a bit heavy. I think triple up's enough. I'll be honest. I'm going to be alternate between you and Andy. Take that. Was a member of yours and Dean's channel. Yeah, love that. It wasn't actually my channel though, Chasing Green Arrows, and it wasn't my decision for it to go. The guys there are great though. Please can you do an FPL vid for those of us who started playing? Yeah, of course I can. Quadruple Argentine defense. Just answered that. Saibari's out, guys. He's not going to be starting. The manager has said he's not going to start anyway. Great content. Thoughts on taking a -6? Oh, it's okay to do a 6. I just think if you're playing the clean sheet shield, you shouldn't need to take a -6. You really shouldn't need it. Like, you're probably going to be benching some of your attacking players and playing a back 4, back 5. Thank you so much for everyone sending in super chats. I'm answering them as a priority. Oh, you're a member of mine and Dean's channel. Eh? Thank you, James. Yeah, it wasn't ever my channel, as I mentioned. Chasing Green Arrows was something I was brought in to present. Top 3 under 5% midfielders. It was Baina, it was Gordon, but both have gone over 5%. Honestly, that's a tough one. Under 5% midfielders. Do you know what? I'm going to have a look. Under 5% is slim pickings. I'm just going to go on the website now. So percentage owned. I'm just going to look at England, France. No, do you know what? I'm going to say Belgium. I'd look at like Tielemans, Charles de Ketelaere, Enzo Fernandez, probably those 3. Noosa at a push. But I don't love the 5%ers, not going to lie. It's pretty slim pickings, isn't it, to be honest? What Prosecco and beer did you drink? I don't know what brand Prosecco it was because someone bought it for me. It was a bottle on the table, to be fair. In fact, if you zoom in on my Instagram, you might see it. There's a photo of us all drinking it. The beer was a Peretti, an Angelo Peretti. Love a Peretti. A bit like a Moretti, but a Peretti. France team news got to be out any minute, isn't it? Any minute now. Best Saibari replacement. I think Baina's great. Marino won't start. Unlikely. Best Saibari, we've just given that. Best Argentine midfielder, Enzo Fernandes. Enzo Fernandes. Thank you to everyone choosing in. Swelteringly hot. Bainer or Doué? I'd probably go Doué if money's not an issue, but he will get an early sub. Please help. Option A, Yamal Cabarrasi Romero for hit. Option B, I'd avoid the hit. If you've got a wild card, go use it. Doué is under 5 as well. Option A, option B, there. That's my big decision this week. We don't know about Manzambi. It's a risk, but don't expect a huge amount from Switzerland. Do you guys? I won't be taking hits to sell Hakimi. With a high probability of extra time and thus subs playing 6. Yeah, this is why. There's a good chance Barcola still gets me an hour. The benefit of Barcola as well is we get him in the first semi-final. We get Team Use again. Doué plays badly tonight. Barcola comes in. I don't think it's tactical. With Deschamps, he's not picking the team based on the opposition, like, say, a Pep. He's not going Barcola because we need more of a runner in behind, or Doué because he comes short and gets on the ball. I don't think he's doing that. I think Deschamps is just picking based on form of the player. Doué looked great in his half an hour. Barcola looked bad in his 60. Doué's earned the right to get a start. I think it's that tight between them. It's a really good point from Kieran. It's part of the reason why I'm keeping Barcola. And he plays early in the match day. That always helps. Our team's up. Let's have a look. Doué starts, does he? Yeah, it's what we knew. I can't see anything. I don't think teams are out. Why are people telling fibs about the teams being out? There's going to be no surprises anyway. Dean starts. Doué starts. I think that's pretty much... It's yeah. Some very tough choices. Just liked. What do you think of Dean? Yeah, Dean's great. Doué, I'll take a -6. I think I'll take a -6. I don't think you need Dembele this week. Honestly, it's a proper tough game for France, this. Proper tough game. Really tough. Honestly, Morocco, do not underestimate them. They're a good team. I think if there's going to be an upset this round, it's Morocco beating France. I am saying, though, I don't think there'll be an upset, and I think France will win. I'm just going to put that out there. But it's no gimme, guys. It's no gimme at all. They're a proper good unit. As soon as that team uses out, I'm refreshing, but I think I expect it in 15 minutes. Do we usually get it 75 minutes before in the World Cup? That's a good one, Rob. Nusa might go for Tielemans minutes over Nusa. Nusa might not even start. He got 45 minutes last time. Do I think Saka starts? Probably. One question. Any Belgian midfielders viable? I like Tielemans because Tielemans is probably playing the 10 role. De Bruyne was dropped last game. They played really well. And he played Tielemans in the De Bruyne of 10. Super chat, actual football chat. Is it coming home? James, I'm going to say no. I'm so sorry. I think you beat Norway. I think you lose to Argentina. Or if you do beat them, I think you lose to France or Spain. France, Spain, for me, are the two best teams in this competition. Whoever wins out of that semi or comes out of that half the draw, I think wins the World Cup. The Doué start stuff, you're probably right. L'Equipe say he starts. I'm going to say he starts too. We will know for definite very soon. Yeah, scouting bonus doesn't really matter, does it? There's very few that can get it now. Certainly attackers. Honestly, I had Luis Suarez last match day and he missed a good chance. I was like, rubbish. Dean's a good pick. Now the lineups are confirmed. That's when we know when Mark and Kieran and Art, duo starts. Ooh, Tybee, striker from Morocco. Kieran's always tempted by a differential. I'm not buying a Morocco player, but I get it. The France lineup, by the way, as you expect. Kone is in for Tchouaméni, as I mentioned, was very likely. France lineup is on screen. Coming in a second. I feel like I should put the France lineup on screen because we're going to have tons of questions over it. I will also put it on the bottom. Doué starts. No new news there, other than just saying, by the way, L'Équipe. Bloody nail it. That's the France 11. Yeah, it's bottom of the screen now. Morocco's starting lineup. Sabari, I'm guessing, is out. I mean, the manager said he was out. Yeah. Unahi is the midfielder I'd look at. El Kanous, Brahim Diaz, Hakimi starts, Mazraoui starts. Yeah, it's all the usual suspects. Diop starts, Boadi starts, Bono starts. Bono, what a World Cup he's had, by the way. And France, I'm just going to check the France bench that Barcola is on the bench. Honestly, I'm fully okay with it. I've fully made peace with I'm not taking a -3 there. There's a lot of hits this week. Maybe we need to poll that. Yeah, let's do a poll on hits. Let's do a poll on hits. So in that poll, start poll. Are you taking a hit this week? No. Yes, -3. Yes, -6. I don't think anyone's taken a 9, but let's just put that in there. There's quite a few on 6s, I reckon. Guys, the France team is out. It's on screen there. This is my team. I've still got decisions to make over player 3, 4, and 5. It's option A or it's option B at the bottom of the screen. I need to commit to one. Are you taking a hit? Get voting. 41% of you are taking a hit. Well, actually, no, that's not true. 70% of you are taking a hit or hits. 20% are taking a -6, 7% are -9, but most of you that are taking a hit are going the -3. Only 33% of you are not taking a hit. That's interesting. I think it being 3 over 4 has made all the difference. I think psychologically 3 is like, oh, that's just an assist. That's just, it's minutes points +1. I think that's made quite a difference psychologically. Let me know what you think to the -3s versus 4s and how you think that's played a part. Because I think it's important to try and analyze internally how that's affected us. We watch the game live. Absolutely. As soon as we're done on here, I'll be saying goodbye and watch the game. I'd love to do a watch along, but I think I'll be too tired, to be honest. Thank you so much for the super chat. Solins, Colin, Santa, Anna, what if you have wild card? Should we? Yeah, 100% go use your wild card. And if I was wild carding, I'd have 4 France and probably 4 Spain. I'd have 8 players there. Then I'd have Bellingham and Kane, and that takes you to 10. And then I'll probably go 4 Argentina, and then maybe 1 more England. I'll go 4 Argentina, 3 England, 4 France, 4 Spain. I'd go no Morocco. Maybe Hakimi. Maybe I'd go Bellingham, Kane, Hakimi. I'd go no Norway, no Switzerland, no Belgium. Thank you very much for the super chat, mate. Sorry, members, if I've missed some of your questions. Baina, Doué, or Gordon? I'm going to say I keep coming back to it. I like Baina or over Gordon, but probably Doué edges it. It 100% affected me when I saw it was 3 that pushed me to take it. Yeah, I think 3 is... Why not? Why the hell not? I think Medina will start. Yes, I do. I'm using Clean Sheet Shield. This is my team. Guys, if we get another 75 subscribers, I will show you my 3 players straight away. You have to hang around for it. So if you're new around here, hit the subscribe button and I'll show you my team. I've got 3. Option A, option B. You can see what I'm doing. Baina is coming in. It's either Kane or Bellingham. Kane versus Bellingham. In fact, in a minute, I'm going to poll. Shall I go option A or B? Thank you all for hitting the like button. Thank you all to new subscribers. If you are new around here, thank you. How do I know Medina starts? It's a massive guess. It's a 50-50 call, but I'm risking it. I am using a booster. Yes, I am using a booster on Clean Sheet Shield. And 60% of the chat are. Medina's playing. I think he will start, yeah. Tagliafico was open at left back. He was asked to be open. He was open. It just didn't work. It didn't work for this shape. High and wide. Medina is a centre-back / left back. I think he comes in. Pro Ball, Cucurella. Barcola is staying in my team because one, I could get 60 mins from him. Added extra time. 2, he plays early in the match day. 3, I'm using Clean Sheet Shield, Clean Sheet Booster, and will likely play a back 4-5. And 4, no midfielder I desperately want. Yeah, so he could get 60 minutes. He plays early in the match day. So I can hide on the bench if needed. No midfielder There's no midfielder I desperately want. There's no midfielder I desperately want to buy. I'm using a Clean Sheet Booster and will likely play a back 4-5. There was one other reason. Why else did I say I was going to bench him? I was going to keep him. If France get to the semi-final, he plays in game 1 again. We will get team news pre-deadline. Yeah, he's staying in my team because I could get 60, but he's dangerous. He's dangerous late in games. and could get as... Yeah, he's dangerous late in games, will come on and could get as much as 60 mins. I'm just typing out a tweet, as you might have been able to tell. Oh no, who gifted memberships? Have I missed that? Thank you so much. If someone's just gifted memberships, I've missed that. Who did that? Let's have a look. Driven, you're absolute legend. Thank you, mate. Super chat coming in as well from Finn. Do Elise or Mbappe captain? I'm massively chasing. Look, dude, if you're chasing, one thing I figured out from interviewing the world number 2 this week, if you haven't seen it on my channel, maybe you want to, but one thing he's doing, he captained Vargas in Matchday 1 and got 30 points. He captained Trossard and got 32 points. He's had some big differential wins with captaincy. I asked him who was captain this Matchday, and he said he's playing it safe with Mbappe. And then, like, Yamal, Kane, Messi. But if you want to chase, if I was chasing and not going Mbappe, I'll be going Elise. But personally, I think you can chase with your transfers. I think you can chase with your chip strategy, your boost strategy, but you can also chase by just sticking and twisting when others aren't. I think Mbappe feels obvious tonight. I'm going to say that. But thank you very much, mate. And good luck. If you're chasing, go Elise. If you want to punt. If I wasn't going Mbappe, I'd be going Elise. That's probably what you want to hear. Thank you very much. Yeah, FPL only won a membership. I'm 3.1k rank. I've 7 knocked out. Taking a -6, still 5 of them, plus Hakimi to free up money. No, I'd keep Hakimi, dude. Hakimi could score versus France. Hakimi's a baller. I wouldn't be selling Hakimi on a hit. The other's fine. You don't need to get to 15 out this week, especially if you're playing a chip. Globally, I'm at 15k. I was 5k when we last spoke on the deadline stream, and now I'm 15. It was a terrible match day for me. Doué or Gordon, Doué just. Guys, I would love it if you subscribe, because if we get to our threshold, I just want to show my team now. I feel like I've teased it long enough. The options are at the bottom of the screen. If 40 now, 40 of you hit that subscribe button, I'll show my team. We need to get to 44,400. And I'm sure we can do that in the next couple of minutes. And then I will show you those 3 moves. I'm going to make a decision. Option A versus option B. While you're hopefully hitting the buttons, I'm going to poll it. Porro and Cucurella, thank you, dude. Or Cucurella and O'Reilly with clean sheet. Still Porro and Cucurella. Because next round as well, more chance of qualifying for me. Go for the first option. Right, option A or option B. Let's focus on Gianni's team. Come on. What are we doing? By the way, 41% of you are taking a 3-point hit, 17% taking a 6-point hit. Only 37% are not taking a hit this week. That's fairly interesting. Does Gianni go... actually, first, should Gianni keep or sell Barcola for a hit? Now, not. I want your opinion. I'm going to just screen grab the tweet I put out, the reasons why I'm keeping Barcola, because I'm also conscious a lot of you might own Barcola, right? This is why I'm keeping Bradley Barcola. And I know it's unpopular opinion. Why would you not sell him? There's loads of reasons why I'm not why I'm getting rid of Barcola, guys. I want to show it. Doué starts. But this is why Barcola's staying in my team. Please vote in the poll because I want your opinion. He's staying in my team because he's dangerous late in games. He'll definitely come on and he could get as much as 60 minutes. He plays early in the match day, so I can hide him on the bench. There's no midfielder I desperately want to buy. I've already got Bellingham if I go down option B. I'm using clean sheet booster and will likely play a back 4-5 anyway. If France gets to the semi-finals, he plays game 1. We get team use pre-deadline. There are so many reasons to keep him. Medina's a 50-50, by the way. I think he will start, but that's a lottery. Lineups are out. If you want the France lineup, it's on screen now. So, for all those asking on Barcola, it's up to you. But you've seen my reasoning for keeping Barcola. It's all there in black and white. I don't really want to just keep answering this for the next hour. So, if you want to know my thoughts on Barcola, I'll flash this tweet up every now and then. But this is why I'm keeping Barcola. It's individual choice. He could bang off the bench. He could get one point. If he gets a 1 point and I'm not disappointed tonight, I'm okay with that. Anything is a bonus for me on Barcola tonight. But honestly, if your risk appetite on him is different, if you've got transfer, if I had free transfers, I'd be selling Barkler. But for a hit, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Not for a hit. Not for a hit. Now, I do want to show you my team, option A or B. But first, how did you vote in that poll, by the way? How did you vote? Yeah, it's pretty 50-50. I'll take that. 53. I thought it might be at 80% saying sell, Gianni, you're stupid. But I think I've made a good argument as to why he's not the worst keeper in the world. Now I'm going to ask which set of transfers for my 3 slots. See bottom of my team for options. Option A, which includes Kane, or option B, which includes B for Bellingham. And I will show you this team, guys, if we get to, or when hopefully we get to 44,400 subs. And we're really close. We need 20 of you to hit the button. Doué stay sub. Look, Doué's going to come off for... Doué is going to come off at some point. And it's going to be Barkler that comes on. Now, they are my options. Please vote in the poll, option A or option B. Option A is Kane and Tielemans, and option B is Oyarzabal and Bellingham. I've made my mind up, by the way. I've made my mind up. And you know what? I'm going to click those bloody buttons. I'm going to click those buttons because I can. I quite like my team. Barkler does stick out a little bit. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. He does stick out a little bit like a sore thumb, but... Clean sheet shield. Happy that's active as well. It's all looking all right. Option A, option B. Option C was -6, by the way. This is for a -3. Option C was sell Barkler and get Kane and Bellingham, but that was just not really a midfielder I wanted. And I just don't think it's worth it. Like, Doué could start. Barkler could start next week. And we're going to know. I will be selling Barkler ahead of the semis. If, and it probably is a big if he's benched. I wouldn't be surprised if he came back in. It all depends how they play tonight. How the individuals play tonight, that is. Would you sell Barkler for a hit to free up money for Yamal? That's a different story. And that's, again, I come back to point 3. There's no midfielder I really want. But I've got Yamal. I'm going to probably have Bellingham. Yes, I probably would sell Barkler to free up money for Yamal. Things change. That's the France team, by the way. Clean sheet odds are on screen. Projected goals. Thank you, FPL Joe. Shout out him. Spain fancied for the most goals. That's why I like Yamal. Clean sheets are pretty tight between Spain, France, Argentina. But if you're using a clean sheet booster on any of those teams, you're probably going to get it. Probably going to get it. Yeah, switching captains definitely works, dude. I can't wait for the game tonight. What are your score predictions, guys? I think France win. I'm going to say 2-1. Oh, please, Hakimi score. You're voting for option B. Yeah, good point. Thanks, Dexter. Good point. Bellingham is... I mean, I put him on the bloody thumbnail for a reason, right? I'm going to show you my team in a minute, guys. I'll tell you what, how about we'll show the team at 8 o'clock on the dot. 4 minutes time, we'll show the team. I'm committing to A or B. I feel like this isn't really a big reveal this week. Do you know what? I've been revealing late because of ownership. And I thought Baena was yesterday when I made this. It was, look at the 2-0. Morocco upset. 7.2 million on midfield. I need help. Saibari out. If you're spending 7.2, where'd you go? Baena and save the money or Gordon? How much is Gordon? I think Gordon's a flat 7, isn't he? Yeah, it's a flat 7. Personally, I like Baena. And I know he's cheaper than that. Way cheaper. Money no object. Who's the best France defender? Koundé. That's who I bought last round. Koundé. I like his 5-0 France. Behave. How does switching captains work? You just click on the player and then hit captain. Oh, Dean Republicano. Dean. Honestly, I like the fullbacks from France. They got a little bit about them. 2 minutes time, I'll show my team. I'm excited for this team. And I know what you're all thinking. Why is he keeping Barcola? Oh, I'm not so certain England will win. I just fancy them. And the favourites for a reason. Missed my super chat. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Any Manzambi news, considering -3 to take him out. We know he's doubtful. He's not been ruled out. He was ruled out the last game. There is a chance he plays. My interpretation of it would be he probably gets minutes, but I don't think he gets points. If it's for a hit, keep him. If it's not for a hit, sell him. That's where I land on it. Yes, keep Yamal. Why is Hakimi captain? I'm going to show you my captain in a minute, dude. In 1 minute. I'm going to show you my team in 1 minute. And I'll give you a clue, it ain't Hakimi captain. It isn't Hakimi captain. Thank you all for joining. Loads of newbies around here. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Shout out. If you're new, come and ask a question. Let me know you're a first timer. Shout out to everyone that has subscribed tonight. I really appreciate you doing that. And all those that have liked as well. Mazraoui at centre-back, eh? Is it going to be Brahim Diaz, number 9? Or Taubi, number 9? Oh, who am I kidding? It's going to be Hakimi, number 9. Whoa, it's over 40 degrees pitch side for France, Morocco. Where is that one being played? I know most of these stadiums by appearance. Is that like Philly or something? So o'clock, I need to show you my team. Right. Here we go. Forget all those funky graphics on screen that I was playing around with earlier. Might do this, might do that. Have done this. This is my team. 5 transfers made. No edits needed. Bang. And I'm pretty damn happy about it. I know Barcola's in. And I know Barcola's on the bench. But I've brought in Jude, Baena, option B, Oyarzabal, welcome back. No Harry Kane. Feels a bit... Yeah, unlimited switches for captaincy Pokemon. Why would I start Freeze? Baena went up in ownership so fast. He was 4.2% yesterday. So I have 3 Spanish players, 4 France, 1 Morocco. So we're 8 on that side of the draw. No, 4 Spain. 4 France. 1 Morocco. I then have 4 Argentina. Barkler is benched, correct. I'm keeping Barkler. This is the 11. This is why I'm keeping Barkler. I don't want to take a hit to sell him for all these reasons. And there's loads of good reasons there. Gordon was 3.8% yesterday. He's now over 5%. Baena was 4%. He's now over 7%, I think. Was he 6? That's mad, isn't it? So Baena's ownership, let's have a look. Can't believe how much he went up. 7.1. And Gordon's ownership, 5.1. You ain't getting scouting bonus from those guys. I can't wait to watch tonight. Buzzing. World Cup, baby. There's nothing better. Nothing better. Right, let's do some quick fire. Laporta, Pedro Porro, Podro, clean sheet or max captain, clean sheet. It's active for me. G, Molina and Doué or Martinez and Baena. Martinez and Baena. Barkler or Bellingham. What about Trossard? He's fine, but I think Spain win. Olmo or Doué. Oh, probably Doué. Just Gordon or Doué. Coin toss. I think France win 2-1. Dembele or Yamal? I'm going to say Dembele. Keeping Hakimi whilst on clean sheet shield? Yes. Cucurella and Dean or Kabassi and Upamecano? Cucurella and Dean. Would you sell Kane for Oyarzabal? No. Given the choice, I'd go Oyarzabal. I wouldn't use a transfer on it. Olmo versus Doué have answered. What do you think? Rabiot or Trossard? Rabiot maybe. G, Molina and Doué or Martinez and Baena? Probably Martinez and Baena. Yamal or I actually said Dembele. I think I'd go Yamal. Just Porro or Kunde. Kane for Oyarzabal? No, answered that one. Is De Kessler worth a punt? Look, if you really need a cheap one, yes, he's fine. He'll start, but Lukaku will come on at some point. I don't fancy him to score. My take on Medina is that he'll start, but it's 50-50. Gianni CDK. Oh, answered that. Gordon and Porro or Kabassi and Enzo. I quite like Enzo. Only one player from Norway, England. Yep. Porro will start. Yep. Barkler does not start. Correct. He's benched, and this is why I'm starting him. All my reasons listed. I'm not going to read them out again, but I think there's a good argument to keep Barcola if it means taking a hit to sell him. If you can sell him for free, get rid. Odds that Medina starts. Yeah, he should start, but it's 50-50. It's a 50-50. Molina is safer. That's my team. Here's the France team, by the way. Can't roll transfers in the groups. Dean or Kabassi? I'd go Dean. I'd go fullback. I just think the upside with fullbacks in this game with no DEFCON is slightly higher. Centre-backs can get you goals, sure. But fullbacks are more likely to assist than centre-backs to score, generally speaking. Yeah, Dean's been nailed since like matchday. By matchday 4, he'd started 2. And Teo had started 2. But I think he started the last 3 or 4 now. Dean feels nailed. What chip to play? For me, it's the clean sheet bonus. And it ain't even close. I played that chip without hesitation, guys. without hesitation. I'm excited about clean sheet bonus. It's a really good chip to play this week. I think I'm going to benefit from it for sure. And I know those that played it last week didn't benefit. It felt really harsh. Odegaard's fine. Tagged you in a post from Gaston Edel saying Tagliafico will play. Really? When did you tag me, dude? Let me see if I can find that. Was it just a prediction? I mean, okay. Yeah, Gaston Edel is the journo for Argentina, 1.2 million followers. Yeah, so he says there are no signs of many changes to the lineup. Tagliafico and Paredes would remain in the starting 11 in that case. It's not conclusive. I think it's very much his prediction, which his prediction is more accurate than mine, of course, but I'm happy to chance it. Look, I might be wrong, Medina. Again, it's a bit like Barkler. I'm not willing to use a transfer on it. You can't just take -3s for every player. But yeah, it would suck if he didn't play. I'm keeping him though. I'm chancing it. Thank you for the tag. Appreciate that. It's not conclusive. I think it's too early to know. Scaloni might not even know his 11 yet. When's their semi? 4 days away? Would you pick Yamal or Bellingham? Yamal. Keeping Hakimi whilst not... Yes, absolutely keeping Hakimi on clean sheet shield. The upside with Hakimi is I still want my 7-point goal. And I think Hakimi should have had a 7-point goal by now. Yeah, sure, it's unlikely to come tonight, but... Gotta be in it to win it and all that. Excuse me. You must have done nothing. I know. I need to lock in my team. Now I'm locked in. The team I'm showing you is locked. I have to post it on Instagram because I get messages being like, you didn't post it. Some people just want to see my team on Insta. So I'm going to just post my team on Instagram. So those that don't, watch me on YouTube or anything like that. Baina or Olmo? Honestly, if money's not an issue, Olmo. If value, Baina. They'll both come off. Neither's getting 90. I'm not expecting a great week, not going to lie. £508 points for me. That's fine. 15k is perfectly fine. When you were on 5k last week, it's a bit annoying, but it's fine. 5K to 15K. I'm just putting on my Instagram post after what was a stinking match day. It was. Oh, why has it done that? Reveal transfers? That's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. Does my team not look like I've made any? I've made bloody 6. I have revealed transfers. Oh, that's a good one. That's hurt me a little bit. I've done a -5. I tell you what, guys. I tell you what. Have you joined my mini league? I've got an awesome prize for the winner. I've been in discussions. I messaged loads of my companies that have advertised with me, like put an advert on my YouTube channel. And the first to get back to me with a prize, I said, can we just give a prize to the mini league winner? If you haven't joined my mini league, the code's there in the bottom right of the screen, 3YWDTOC6. And there's also a link in the description. And Manscaped have come back with an awesome bundle prize of a couple of products. So I'm delighted to say, and I'll be talking about this next week more, Manscaped, FIFA might not be given a prize to the winner, but there'll be a prize to my mini league winner. And to the 200,000 that are in there, the winner will get a prize, and rightly so. And it's going to be an awesome Manscaped goodie couple of products. So get in the mini league if you're doing well. So yeah, thank you for them for doing that. Good. I was delighted with that. It's worth a couple £100, the product they've given me to send to the winner, or they will send to the winner. I will give them the address. I've wildcard. Yep, use it. Trossard or Diaz. I'll take -3 to replace Manzambi. Yep, fine. Probably. I like Diaz over Trossard, I think. Will Molina start? Probably. How does the shield work? The shield works. You keep your clean sheet points if your player only concedes 1. The pigeons are at it. If you only concede 1 goal, you still get a clean sheet. If you concede 2, it's wiped. Can't join later, don't get the points. Oh, really? Is that how it works? Any lady space? Yeah, honestly, I'm a bit annoyed about the Medina thing. Don't think he said that. I don't think he said he starts. I think he said he doesn't expect changes. I've just looked at the tweet. I don't think there'll be no changes. I'm going to risk it with Medina. I could take a -3 and get in Romero. Get in a nailed Argentina centre back. Is it worth 3 points? I think so. Like, I don't think it is. It's frustrating, isn't it? I thought Tagliafico was poor. Hopefully Scaloni thinks the same. I think the product's universal. Oh, I can't wait for the game tonight. Honestly, I think it's going to be a cracker. I think Morocco are going to, at some point, scare the life out of France. Kind of hope they do. I want it to be... I'd love pens. Forget fantasy for a minute. I want a proper World Cup thriller. I'm not taking a -6 to swap Barcola for Doué. That's all I'm going to say. This is why I'm keeping Doué. Barcola. Quinones to Ozabal, also Barry to Yamal. I like Yamal as an option. I'd go Yamal if I was buying one Spanish player. Lautaro to Ozabal, just burn the transfer. Yeah, don't burn it. Ozabal's a better pick than Lautaro. Lautaro is probably going to get 60, isn't he? Mazraoui to Kubasi. Yep, probably do it. Honestly, with clean sheet shield active, you need your defenders starting. And if Medina's not starting, it's going to be so annoying. Is it worth the -3 for Romero? I don't think it is. I'm just going to keep calm. If you're ever unsure, do I do it or don't I? If you're unsure, it's best to do nothing. Often. Almost scan bonus, yeah. France defender or Cucurella. I bought in Cucurella this week. Gordon or Azabal. Hang on. Gordon or Azabal. Romero. Good 3. Probably Kane, Bueno, Molina. Just. Probably. -3 for Medina. Or clean sheet shield with goalkeeper and 4 defenders, 4.2. Yeah, clean sheet shield for sure. I have one transfer out. Hakimi and Diaz, 0.2 to spend. Do Hakimi to Dean or Diaz to Doué, -3. Honestly, I'd be keeping Hakimi, nothing. Or Hakimi to someone who, France too much. I'd be keeping Hakimi. I think Doué's a good buy. And 5 France isn't too many, but I'd be keeping Hakimi. Kane or Haaland? Let's poll that. Let's do a poll. Pick one, guys. You can only have one. Who are you picking, Kane or Haaland? I think this is a tough one. I think many fancy England for the game. Kane or Haaland? Kane's going to win, isn't he? I've got a good poll. How have I not asked this one? Who's going to win the World Cup? 69% of you are saying Kane. Who's going to win the World Cup? We will do England, Argentina, France and Spain. I think France are going to be the most popular vote. France. Before I poll it, guys, put the name of the country you think, not will win it, you think will be the most popular. Who's going to win this poll? I think France are going to win the poll. I'm going to poll who is going to win the World Cup. Let's do it straight away. Who is going to win the World Cup? Who do you think will be the most popular answer? Not who you're going for. Who do you think will be the most popular? Who do you think will win the World Cup? Do you think it will be France? Argentina, España, or England? Gordon or Enzo Fernandez? I'm going to say Enzo. I'm going to say Enzo for the 90. No Diaz. No, Diaz to Due. It's 3 or 5 moves. Dude, go for the 3 moves. I wouldn't be taking a hit if you don't need to. I wouldn't be using players like Hakimi to hit. I don't fully understand. I'm sorry, dude, your question. Appreciate the super chat. No Diaz to Due. What does WO mean? Sorry. I meant, guys, you need to spell out your questions for me, especially if it's a super chat. I don't want you to have wasted money. No, I meant clean sheet shield, but only 1 goalkeeper, 4 defenders without 3. I'm a child. I've got the mental capacity of a child. You need to write it in really simple English for me. Whoa, France are popular. 56%. Wow. Argentina 13, Spain 17, England 15. You are back in France in a big way. Christ. Which, to be fair, I get it. Tagliafico is... Yeah, it looks like Tagliafico might be starting, but I'm going to risk it. I'm going to quote tweet that. I wouldn't be buying Tagliafico. Are you keeping Medina? Yeah, I think I'm just going to chance it. Just going to chance it. It's worth a -3 with the clean sheet shield in play. It's like, oh, I'd take the hit and buy another defender, maybe. I've got money to. I do have cash. No, I've got 0.3. I've got 0.3. I'm just interested to see what I can do. I think I'm keeping Medina, but if I transferred Medina out, I'd have 4.3 to spend on a defender. That is the price. Isn't that the price of Molina? Molina's 4.4 anyway. Phew. I kind of wanted that to be the case. Decision made. Tagliafico is 4.3, but I'm not. No. I'm locked. Medina stays. There's no other 4.3 defender I'd want. You can't get a 4.3 starter for Spain, for France, for England. So, yeah, I mean, you could go to Norway and go, how much is Muller Wolf and Ryerson? They 4.3? Muller Wolf 4, Ryerson 4.2. But no. Gosh, I'm getting hot now. Yeah, Medina, is it? Yeah, I'm keeping him. I'm keeping a couple of players that I know are benched. It's mad, isn't it? I'd never do this in FPL usually, but Barcola stays. These are all the reasons why Barcola's staying. But Medina too, I just don't think it's worth the hit. And it's late in the match day. Maybe by then I don't need the sub. Who knows? Medina to O'Reilly for a -3. If you've got the money. You're on clean sheet shield. He's got all the upside. Honestly, with the new information we found in the last half an hour from the journalist predicting, I still think the journo might not be accurate because he's guessing and he doesn't know anything. It's 4 days till the game. I'd consider that move for O'Reilly, yeah. But if, like me, you've not got the money to get anyone good, you made your bed. And I'm pleased you made my bed. I'm glad it hasn't affected my other transfers. I mean, God, I could just go chicken oriental, couldn't I? Just go, I'm going to take a -9. I'm going to sell Barcola for, that's the thing, there's no midfielder I want, Danny Olmo. And then I could sell Medina and go buy Luka Dean or Kubasi or... Transfers are locked, dude. I'm saying now I'm locked. Half an hour remaining, but I'm locked. I'm not going to play you guys to say, oh, watch me for longer. There's no reason for me not to. There's no ownership. There's no big reveal on a player that's 4.8% owned, and I don't want you guys to all buy him. I actually thought that would be Baina when I prepped this video. It was 4.2% owned yesterday when I took the screen grab. 4.2%. He's now 7. It's mad. Everyone's gone and bought him. And I get it. Baina's a good pick. And we're running out of options, but still, I didn't expect quite that much. There's a lot of -3s, isn't there? -3 is absolutely fine. Clean sheet shield with Medina is a bit annoying. I still think he could start. The journo's just saying he doesn't expect many changes. Maybe it's blind faith. 60% of you think France will win the World Cup. That is higher than I would have guessed. Come on, give Spain and England a chance. And Argentina, for God's sake. It's Messi. The world wants Argentina to win. Look at all... Super Chat, come in. Mr. Agui, thank you very much. Diaz or De Ketelaere for the 4th transfer? Much prefer Diaz. Or try to get Doué by downgrading Laporte to Konza. Don't downgrade Laporte. Already have 3-4 France Tech, and Bueno was my 3rd transfer. Yeah, don't be taking a hit. Diaz is perfectly good. Diaz could be false 9 today. Brahim Diaz could be playing up front. It's either him or Taobi up front. Go Diaz, dude. Please advise Kane or Haaland, Kane. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't know why he's on the bench. Just to make up the numbers, I guess. Guys, I'm going to fill up my water bowl because I'm struggling here. So just give me a very short second. I will be back. Just leave my chair like that so you can see I'm gone. I'm back. Oh, God. Thanks, team. Thanks for staying with me. So hungry and so thirsty. Just going to have a little bit of leftovers. I'm wishing I hadn't drunk earlier. Note to self, don't not drink. It's not going to be don't drink before a stream. It's going to be, if you're going to drink before a stream, then drink on the stream as well, rather than just hit the post-drinking. Sorry. I'm going to stop munching. Please answer a few people's questions about a minus a 4.4 defender. Molina, right? It's 4.4. No Belgium. Dembele or Bellingham? Oh, Dembele. Barker on the bench. Yep. This is why Barker is in my 11. I'm going to eat away from the mic. I'm almost done. The tactic was very clear against Egypt. It was take a player out of the... This deserves non-eating. Against Egypt, he sacrificed one of his front three and he went with an extra midfielder. He brought Paredes in. We had seen DePaul and McAllister and Enzo. Instead, he went with four. He went with Paredes, McAllister, Enzo, and DePaul. And he sacrificed one of his front three. He just played front two instead of a front three. And with that, extra cover in midfield, he pushed Tagliafico high and it was a lopsided team. I think that made them very vulnerable. Scaloni wants to do it again, maybe. I'd put someone like Nico Gonzalez in and play a front three again. The problem is that third cog in the front three, he's not convinced of any of them. He's just not convinced. Go for Medina, dude. Right, 3 more pieces left. Thank you, everyone, for listening to me munch. Apologies, I couldn't wait half an hour. 12th man, if it was me, it'd be Kane for the team we're seeing now. Yeah, I mean, it's a lottery, innit? Best 12th man, Kane, Haaland, both great. France are going out. I'm dead serious. Yeah, are you? Because I think you're guessing. I think you're guessing. I don't think you know that. You might be right. I don't think you know that. I think France are going to go through. I'm guessing. I don't know that. Finally got cooler in here. I think it's because I'm having water. So hot. Why Martinez over Magnan? I think they've got a better semi-final. I think the semi-final between France and Spain is not going to want one of their keepers. Martinez, I'm very happy. Very happy with. God, this was my team earlier. This is what I showed you earlier. I locked in Martinez and Cucurella, and then I said I've got two options for player 3, 4, and 5. Look, I'd probably go Doué over Olmo just. There's very little in that. Can I have an ice cream live on a stream? I think I can. Hang on a minute. I might get a cornetto because that's not munching. John's back in the house. Kubasi or Martinez? I think I'd go Martinez, get Lissandro because of the semi-final, John. Kubasi, if he beats Morocco, he gets Spain. Martinez gets England or Norway. I think that's where I go. Guys, I'm going to go get an ice cream because it's not a munching noise that I feel really bad about. So I'll be back in 10 seconds. 10, 9. Where are the cornettos? Whereabouts? Oh, yeah. Ta. Love it. I've got a fake cornetto. They're from, like, if you're in the UK, you'll be familiar with. I don't think they're not from Aldi. They're from, like, I don't know, Asda. Salted caramel flavour. The Argentine journalist is guessing. It's his prediction. It's a more accurate guess than anyone else, but it's a guess. Oh, I love this. Love this. One cornetto. Nusa or Olmo? Olmo. Chat, should I go to a pub in the UK and wear a Norwegian shirt? Probably wouldn't. I've been to plenty of pubs in England and worn an Italian shirt, though, to be fair, but knowing there's a ton of Italians in there too. There won't be too many Norwegians in your English pub. McAllister or Trossard? Probably Trossard, you know. Probs Trossard. Yeah, Trossard. Go with the Trossmeister. Are we getting pens tonight? Might do. Might be getting pens tonight. I'm so up for that. Wolfer or Tagliafico? Wolfer. I can't guarantee Tagliafico is starting. Are Cornetto's Italian? I kind of guess so. The name's Italian, isn't it? Thing is, when I lived in Italy, I don't really see any Cornettos. Everyone just gets gelato, like from the gelato guy. So, scooped. I'm clacking on Medina now. Yeah, I know. I hear you. Me too, but I've got no good defenders I can buy with my money, so it's chill. De Ketelaere or De Paul? I think I'd go De Paul for 90. $8 million from mid. Who do I buy? Due. No Cornetto to suck. Should I be licking, not sucking? Is a bit noisy. Proper Italian. Can I speak Italian? Yes, but not well. I feel like to speak it well, you've got to be surrounded by. You've got to be in Italy, really. My dad speaks Sicilian dialect. Only see him a couple of times a month. Bina versus Gordon. Bina. When should we be taking hits? When you can't get a good 15, but good 13? Dean with a -6. Thanks, guys, for making you all crave Cornettos. Sorry. Bainer is the best under 7 million mid. Best under 8, probably. Due. Choose Diaz Saibari. Oh my God, I don't know if I understand your question, Jonathan. You've sent a super chat. Diaz Saibari, 0. Diaz Bayana, -3. Bob, oh my, -6. Bob probably won't start. Omo gets an early sub. Baina's a really good pick. All I can tell you out of that is go pick Baina and don't go buy Bob. Does my spare transfer carry over? No, it doesn't. Keep Barcola. Not sure whether to take a -3. I don't know what to say, Pat. I'm not using a -3 on Barcola. This is why. Doesn't mean you shouldn't be. If I could sell Barcola to get Bellingham for a hit, I'd do it. If it gets you Bellingham, Pat, this is the France. But I already have Bellingham. I am going with Barcola in, and I know he's benched. Thank you for everyone telling me, but I know he's benched. Oh, you get proper, like, salted caramel nugget in there. Look at that. Keeps going. Oh, it's good. Oh, honestly, salted caramel, fake cornetto from Asda. You get 4 for like $129, I want to say. So good. Medina to Dean or Romero. I'm not doing it. That's the thing. I've not got the money. I'll probably go Dean. much is Luca Dean? 5. Probably go Dean. Everyone captain Mbappe, are they? No way, Adam. I'm open to brand deals, Adam. I don't need payment. I just need some free salted caramel fake cornettos. Get in touch. Emails at the bottom of the screen in the description. Who make them? Adam, come on, tell us some trade secrets. You're gonna tell me stuff like, be like, oh, I wish I hadn't eaten it now. Captain Douay. Whoa! Why Oyarzabal over Kane? Money. I went Bellingham. Company is called Fronieri. Fronieri. Oh, it's good ice creams. You never know who you're talking to on this channel, do you? Praying Enzo stays under 5. Yeah, I think he probably does. I don't see Enzo. Lots of clamour for Enzo today. Guys, I'm locked. I'm so locked. I've never been so locked. And I know, Medina. I know. Just going to ride it out, I think. I think I'm just going to ride it out. Yeah, Medina. Pain in the... Yeah. Is Paris actually getting ready for violence with France versus Morocco? Seeing memes of like people in Paris boarding up their shop fronts and stuff. I don't know. Looting. If I had the money to sell Medina for someone like if I had the money to sell Medina to someone good, I would. I'd take the hit with the information we got. But I don't, I'm going to chance it. Barkler is not starting, confirmed. This is the France 11. And this is why I am picking him. Come on, guys. Who are you captaining tonight? Anyone going for anyone that's not Mbappe? I mean, fair play if you're going Douay or Hakimi or... There must be some Elise or Dembele owners out there. Are there cappers? It's Mbappe all day long for me. Not trying to be too clever with that. And then it'll be Yamal. And then it will be... Or it could be Oyarzabal. Probably Yamal. There'll be Bellingham. For those that own Bellingham and Kane, that's going to be really interesting who your captain is. Sell Hakimi, the cash cow. That'd be another hit though, dude. I'm not taking a -9. I like Hakimi. I think Hakimi can score. I think Bellingham versus Kane. I might do a poll on that. Should we poll that now? If you own Bellingham and Kane, if you own the double up, who are you going to captain? I feel like that's a really good poll. Fancy. I think I've just lost my YouTube page. Right. Let's do a poll. Let's start a poll. If you own Bellingham and Kane, who are you captain? I won't own both, so I can't vote. Well, I can vote option C. But if you own both, please only vote Bellingham or Kane if you own one of them. But yeah, that'd be really interesting to know. Does Spence start tempted to double England defence? Kwanzaa suspended. So I think Spence starts at right back. I don't think Reece will be ready. Would I bet on Spence starting? He should start with Kwanzaa out. Unless he plays Kwanzaa right back. Spence is 4 point. I don't think I'd risk it. On a hit, I wouldn't risk it. On a free transfer, I might do. It could very easily be Kwanzaa right back. Right, come on then. Are you capping Jude or Kane if you own both? You must think about it now because, yeah, 24. Yeah, Kane's going to be Mr. Captained. That's quite exciting for me as a Bellingham owner. I won't own both 24%. Gosh, that's me. Haaland hat-trick loading. Oh, it'd be fun. I'd love Haaland to score. I think every neutral wants to see Haaland score. I think England win the football match, but I'd love to see Haaland score. Carrassian, Dean, or Romero and Cucurella. Romero, Cucurella. McAllister at -3 or keep Saibari. Probably take the hit. Staying away from Kane and Messi. Whoo! That's brave. I mean, I'm staying away from one, but not both. 5 minutes to go, guys. Start locking in your teams. You never know with the site and stuff. Just going to make sure I posted my team on Instagram, that it went in. Yeah, it's on. Does spare transfer carry over? Nope, not in the groups. It did in the groups, sorry, not in the knockouts. Is it crazy to captain Elise? Don't love it. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the 5-4-1. Look. Whoa. Number one in your mini league, not owning those two. Fair play. Are you going to take a hit from Medina? No, because there's no good defenders I can buy. 4 minutes to go, guys. 4 minutes to go. Oh, what's the content plan for this week then? What we got? When's the next deadline? When is the next deadline? It must be like Tuesday. So there's games now. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh, Sunday's 2 a.m. Are you kidding? Wait a sec. That's Saturday night. So Sunday morning, we'll know the full picture. And the next deadline isn't until the 14th, which is Tuesday. So we've got Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday to react. Yeah. Yep. Probably not any content for me for a day or two then, guys. And I've been doing daily content on this channel, but there's not a huge amount of content unless there's a stick or twist captain. You know, stick or twist Mbappe if he gets 10, 11 points. That's worth discussion. But unless there's a big discussion point, probably no video tomorrow. But maybe there is. Captain Mbappe is going to be super popular. Yeah. That's where I'm going. Captain Mbappe. 2 minutes left. Wow, I've necked that water. I'm going to be up all night. I'm going to be up weeing all night. Lights off. Lights off. Window closed. Phone in hand. Time to watch the football. Guys, be gone. Be gone. Thank you all for watching, but be gone. Go get the anthems. Honestly, guys, thank you so much for everyone that's joined. Genuinely. Let's put that light back on. It's a bit dark. Saka or Gordon? Gordon. I took a -3. Yeah, I look forward to more chats in the week. Good luck this match day. Honestly, I feel like I'm a little bit below par on this one. I had such a good start. 5K was cruising. Last week was a disaster. 5K to 15K, and I feel like the red arrow might continue. But yeah, thank you to everyone that's liked. Thank you to everyone that's subscribed. Gordon's or Gordon. Cheers, Gianni. Yeah, good stuff. Good luck, everyone. Everyone that's liked, subscribed, commented, you lot are the best. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. I will see you in a video either tomorrow or the next day. You lot have been awesome. I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to love you and leave you. Go watch the football, and I'll see you in the next.